Dues, State Senator Greg Hembry, the North Myrtle Beach Aquatic and Fitness Center, Century 21 Thomas, HD Audio and Video, First Flight Stairs and Specialty Millwork, the Scott Ellis and Ty Bellamy team of RE/MAX Southern Shores, North Myrtle Beach Bingo, Boardwalk Billies, Atlantic Collision, and Bubba Collins Insurance. Now let's head out to the stadium for the James Plumbing Countdown to Kickoff with your hosts, Wayne White, Jude Hunt, and Max Smith.
Good evening, Chiefs fans, and happy Halloween along the Grand Strand, where the lights are glowing, the moon is rising, and the shadows are stretching across the turf here at Doug Shaw Memorial Stadium. It's the Battle of the Beaches, and tonight, our North Myrtle Beach Chiefs have come haunting down Highway 17 to take on the Myrtle Beach Seahawks in a rivalry that's as fierce as it is familiar. Forget ghosts and goblins. Tonight, it's all about the two teams on the field that flat out don't like losing to each other. The real chills tonight come from these athletes under these lights here in Myrtle Beach. North Myrtle Beach enters this game with a 1-3 mark in the Beach region and are just 3-6 overall. Meanwhile, their southern rival in this Beach battle is 6-3 overall and 3-1 in region play. So, an upset is on the mind of the visiting Chiefs tonight as they look to fill their basket with a win and move into the playoffs next week with some positive momentum. The Chiefs have been led all season by their do-it-all junior quarterback, Will McNeely. He is the ultimate utility man, taking snaps, catching passes, running through tackles, you name it. Over 1,100 all-purpose yards and 12 touchdowns on the year, McNeely has become the heart of this North Myrtle Beach offense. While North Myrtle Beach attacks with McNeely, Myrtle Beach brings a ground game of its own that's downright scary. The Seahawks' two-headed monster, Michael Cohen and Antonio Brown, can chew up yards in a hurry. If those two get rolling, it could be a long night for our Chiefs. It's almost trick-or-treat time here on the turf. For one team here tonight, Doug Shaw Stadium will be the real House of Horrors. There's always something a little extra when these two meet. North Myrtle Beach wants to prove they're the kings of the coast, while Myrtle Beach wants to keep that crown. Add in a Halloween night crowd, a cool coastal breeze, and the glow of those Friday night lights, and you've got the perfect recipe for rivalry football. The question that looms large tonight, who runs this beach? We are here to answer that question over the next couple of hours. I am Wayne White, and I will be bringing you all of the play-by-play action here on the Chief Sports Network from the Kevin Barbaro Construction broadcast booth. I will be joined by my broadcast partner, Jude Hunt, as we bring you tonight's game right here on WRNN 99.5 FM, and also online with live streaming video on the NMB Chiefs Facebook page, as well as the Chief Sports Network's YouTube channel. Folks, we are going to take a quick break, and we will be right back as we continue the James Plumbing Countdown to Kickoff here on the Chief Sports Network, presented by Charlie Stewart, State Farm.
James Plumbing is your community plumbing service and has been helping folks just like us since 1968. Started by Wayne James and now handed down to James Boyers, they offer complete plumbing repairs and services for residential, commercial, new construction, and remodeling. James Plumbing Services, North Myrtle Beach, Little River, Longs, Loris, and Myrtle Beach. Call James and get it done quick and right. James Plumbing, 249-2685. That's 249-2685. For over 50 years, North Myrtle Beach has trusted James Plumbing.
It's tough out there trying to stretch every paycheck a little further than the last one. It means cutting costs, and one of the best places to start is the Office of State Farm Agent Charlie Stewart, because he'll do a free discount double check to make sure you're getting the car insurance discounts you deserve, up to 40%. So give State Farm agent Charlie Stewart a call today, because being there to help keep more of your money in your pocket is why he's here.
And like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
It's time to hang up your expensive wireless company and turn to a local name you trust. HTC Wireless offers unlimited talk and text and is powered by the reliable AT&T network. Now you can call, text, and share photos and videos with anyone on the mobile network in the USA. Log on to htcinc.net to view unlimited plan pricing for your entire family. HTC, this is life. Connect with it.
Since 1947, Dews of North Myrtle Beach has been providing exceptional customer service, and that tradition continues at their new location, 2203 Highway 17 South. Dews is a family-owned appliance and heating and air sales and service company that also carries hardware. Carrying many popular lines, Dews can help you select the perfect appliance for your budget, and you can trust them with the installation and support. Stop by Dews, browse their new showroom, and say hello to an old friend. For over 65 years, Dews has been there for our community.
Atlantic Collision is your hometown full-service body shop. With over 30 years experience in the industry, Atlantic Collision can handle everything from small dent repairs to major collision repairs, including dealing with your insurance company. Need a new paint job on your vehicle? They can handle that as well. Fast turnaround times and competitive pricing have made Atlantic Collision the area's most trusted auto repair technicians. Find them at 460 Sand Ridge Road in Little River or call 843-390-4293 for Atlantic Collision.
Hey there, this is Trey White with RE/MAX Southern Shores. As a proud Chief alumni, I know the value of hard work and dedication, and I bring that same energy to real estate. Whether you're buying your first home, selling to upgrade, or looking for an investment property, I'm here to guide you every step of the way. My goal is to make your real estate experience smooth, successful, and stress-free. Don't wait on your dreams. Give me a call at 843-421-7544. Your perfect home is just a call away.
For quality, pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, First Choice Auto Sales in Little River should be your first stop. Chief alumnus Tim Williams and his staff specialize in offering top quality automobiles at a reasonable price.
Stop by and see us and let us help you find the perfect car, truck, or SUV. We're on Highway 9 East in Little River. You can find our inventory at firstchoiceautosc.com.
First Choice Auto, your chief connection to quality pre-owned automobiles.
Now, back to the Charlie Stewart State Farm Chiefs Sports Network on Hot Talk 99.5 WRNN.
Welcome into the Kevin Barbaro Construction broadcast booth here at Myrtle Beach High School and Doug Shaw Memorial Stadium, where North Myrtle Beach Chiefs on the road facing the Myrtle Beach Seahawks in the Battle of the Beaches. Final regular season game for both squads. Both squads already advancing to the lower state championship tournament, which will begin next Friday night. The only questions remaining are who we will play. It's kind of sounding like we're going to be hitting the road and going towards the Columbia area. We'll talk about that in a little while, but we're going to give you some information on other sporting events going on around North Myrtle Beach High School, catch you up on some recent activity for the Chiefs and Lady Chiefs. We're going to start off with the girls golf team. This past Monday and Tuesday, they competed in the 5A Division II state championship over at the Hackler course at Coastal Carolina University. The Lady Chiefs come out with a top 10 finish, placing 7th. Senior Michaela Owens, sophomore Storm Williams, they tied for 14th place. And in addition to Michaela and Storm, top 5 finishers for the Lady Chiefs included 7th grader Scarlett Williams, 8th grader Hadley Thompson, and sophomore Carrington Sister. So Lady Chiefs with just one senior in that top 5 this year. So Coach Wendy Hilburn, she's got a strong squad returning for 2026. Lady Chiefs volleyball, number 1 ranked volleyball team in the lower state in 5A Division II, hosted the second round of the tournament back on Monday, where they defeated Berkeley 3-0 and then had an incredibly tough match. Great ending for the Lady Chiefs. They win 3-2 over Lucy Beckham. In that match, the Lady Chiefs won the first 2 sets. Then Lucy Beckham came back, won the next 2, and held a 7-1 lead in set number 5, which goes to 15 points, or you have to win by 2, but at least to 15. And the Lady Chiefs come back from that 7-1 deficit in the 5th set to win 17-15 and advance to the lower state championship, which they will also host, and that is Monday night at 6:30 p.m. I think we initially thought it was going to be 6, and that's what we posted. So at least if you're there when we posted it earlier, you're going to be early.
Yeah.
So, but 6:30 p.m. and the Lady Chiefs will host the Conway Tigers. So get there early because place is going to be packed. The last couple of years when we have hosted the lower state championship, there weren't many seats to be had. We get good student turnout and then great turnout also from the community. So please come out, support the Lady Chiefs. They're looking to make their 4th consecutive trip to the state championship game.
Well, and a local team, Conway, also is going to bring a pretty sure sizable contingent of fans. I mean,
yeah, they went on the road and upset Myrtle Beach this past Wednesday. So
we don't want to lose seats out to the Conway fans. So
most definitely.
Get there early.
Get your tickets. You can go to gonmbchiefs.com, get your tickets there, or you can buy them at the gate. Again, that's Monday at 6:30 p.m. Boys and girls cross country, they both hosted the region championships. Both teams coming up a little short in the region championships, but we hosted those out at the North Myrtle Beach Sports Complex. So as always, thank you to the city of North Myrtle Beach for allowing us to use the sports complex as our home course. In the girls race, Fenna Hollow, a freshman, she won the region championship just like she won the county championship and about every other championship she runs. So congratulations to Fenna. Cheerleading placed second in the Region 6 championship competition this past Saturday, just falling short of their goal of obviously winning the the region championship. But they are going to travel to Columbia this Saturday night to compete in the Debbie Rogers Cheer Classic. JV football team, they ended their season last night at the Hank Hester Sports Complex. That was against Myrtle Beach, and Myrtle Beach defeated the JV football Chiefs. B-team football probably played one of their best games of the year. It was in the HTC Middle School Bowl game. The Chiefs hosted 10 Oaks and fell in overtime on a 2-point conversion by 10 Oaks. So a nice season there ending for the B-team at North Myrtle Beach High School. Well, that's it for the highlights around North Myrtle Beach Chiefs athletics as we're coming to the close of the fall seasons. And we've got, again, the big one next week, volleyball at the start of the week. And then football will be in the playoffs next Friday night. We're going to be at that game wherever it is. And we'll talk more about that, give you what everybody's best guess is. And then, obviously, we will know exactly where we play tomorrow after all the results come in. RPI rankings are all finished up, and then the final seedings are placed. Well, I was looking for the clock. We're about 45 minutes from kickoff here between the Chiefs and Seahawks. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back as we continue the James Plumbing Countdown to Kickoff on the Chiefs Sports Network, presented by Charlie Stewart State Farm.
North Myrtle Beach's HD audio, video, and window tinting is your local installer for commercial and residential home theater systems, TVs, surveillance, whole house audio, marine, or car audio and window tinting. Chief alumni with over 15 years experience. HD audio and video prides themselves on excellent customer service and after-sales support with a lifetime warranty on installs. Highway 9 East, just down from Goodwill. Call 843-399-10 or visit them online at hdanv.com.
First Flight Stairs and Specialty Millwork is proud to support the Chiefs. Chief alumni Abe White and his staff create amazing custom stairs and cabinetry, specializing in curved staircases, entertainment centers, kitchen cabinets, and mantles. First Flight can create you a one-of-a-kind home centerpiece. Call Abe at 843-458-5317. That's 843-458-5317. And let First Flight Stairs and Specialty Millwork Bring your creative ideas to life.
Myrtle Beach Construction Company is your chief connection to home and commercial new builds, renovations, remodels, and repairs. Stick-built or metal buildings, concrete or fencing, they provide a quality product on time at fair value. Serving Horry County and surrounding areas. Find them online at myrtlebeachconstructioncompany.com. Myrtle Beach Construction Company offers a wide range of home repairs, installation services, maintenance services, and remodeling projects. Stop by and see Porter at 4257 Sea Mountain Highway. It's Myrtle Beach Construction Company, proud supporters of our Chiefs.
Hey, Chief Nation, this is Patrick Bellamy, Realtor and North Myrtle Beach Athletic Hall of Famer, alongside Chief Alumni
Dawson Hardy
and Kim Shelley of the Scott Ellis Ty Bellamy Real Estate Team at RE/MAX Southern Shores.
Need to buy or sell a home? Trust us to make it happen. Our team knows the market and we're dedicated to helping you.
We're not just agents, we're community supporters.
Ready to move? Call us today.
Or visit scottandty.com.
And remember, go Chiefs!
From the Scott Ellis and Ty Bellamy sales team at RE/MAX Southern Shores.
Hey, this is Henry from Boardwalk Billy's Raw Bar Ribs and Sushi. We have been a locals favorite since 2013. Happy hour 7 days a week with live music daily. Kick back on our beautiful heated deck under the giant oak trees and watch amazing sunsets with the best food, service, and atmosphere in North Myrtle Beach. The kids love it. Go Chiefs!
Check out Boardwalk Billy's at boardwalkbillysnmb.com or just stop by at 13th Avenue North on Doc Holliday's Marina.
Century 21 Thomas believes buying or selling a home should be positive and stress-free. Your real estate experience often is tied to the agent that you enlist. With more than 50 experienced real estate agents, many being lifelong beach residents, we know the market and have the networks for successful results. Century 21 Thomas has been positively touching the lives of this community for over 60 years. Your satisfaction is always our goal. Call today at 888-249-2100.
Come visit the family-friendly beaches of North Myrtle Beach for warm sunshine on our quiet, relaxing, clean, and safe beaches. Elliott Beach Rentals has been helping families plan their vacations for over 60 years. With hundreds of oceanfront beach homes and condos to choose from, offering the best selection, price, and value guaranteed. Trust your vacation to the experts at Elliott Beach Rentals. Call 800-525-0225 or visit online at elliottbeachrentals.com.
Now, back to the Charlie Stewart State Farm Chiefs Sports Network on Hot Talk 99.5 WRNN.
As we continue the James Plumbing Countdown to Kickoff, it is time to take a look at this week's winner of the Dues North Myrtle Beach Chiefs Leadership Award. This week's recipient of the Dues NMB Chiefs Leadership Award is Spencer Nye, an outstanding 11th grade student whose quiet strength, integrity, and work ethic set him apart as a true leader. Spencer is known for consistently doing the right thing and for his unwavering dedication to both his studies and his classmates. Teachers describe him as a conscientious, courteous, hardworking, and polite, a student who not only strives to understand the material, but also takes the time to help others who may be struggling. Though soft-spoken, Spencer has a distinct, resonant voice that captivates his audience when he speaks. His thoughtful insights and genuine kindness shine through in everything he does. Spencer's teachers and peers agree. He is a model of honesty, diligence, and humility, always prepared, always respectful, and always ready to lend a hand. Spencer embodies the spirit of leadership and character of a true chief leader. Congratulations to Spencer Nye, this week's winner of the North Myrtle Beach Chiefs Leadership Award, sponsored by Dues. Thank you to NMB High Teacher Stephanie Waller for overseeing the selection process, and also to all of the teachers involved each week in nominating and voting for the weekly winner. Also, a big thank you to Teresa Dew and Lindley Dew for their continued sponsorship of this award that recognizes a student at North Myrtle Beach High School that excels in all areas. Dews is a longtime supporter of the Chiefs and our entire community. Family owned and operated, Dews is located at 2203 Highway 17 South in North Myrtle Beach. Visit them for all of your appliance and HVAC needs, including sales and service. Visit them online at dewshasIt.com. Fans, don't go away. We will be right back with more as we continue on the James Plumbing Countdown to Kickoff right here on the Chief Sports Network, presented by Charlie Stewart State Farm.
HTC TV Max is the future of television. Stop paying the monthly fee for your cable box and launch the new streaming services today. Plus, with HTC TV Max, you can record your favorite shows, pause live TV, and start shows from the beginning when you're running late. Visit htcinc.net for a list of compatible streaming devices. HTC, this is life. Connect with it.
It's tough out there trying to stretch every paycheck a little further than the last one. It means cutting costs, and one of the best places to start is the office of State Farm agent Charlie Stewart, because he'll do a free discount double check to make sure you're getting the car insurance discounts you deserve, up to 40%. So give State Farm agent Charlie Stewart a call today, because being there to help keep more of your money in your pocket is why he's here.
And like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Since 1947, Dews of North Myrtle Beach has been providing exceptional customer service, and that tradition continues at their new location, 2203 Highway 17 South. Dews is a family-owned appliance and heating and air sales and service company that also carries hardware. Carrying many popular lines, Dews can help you select the perfect appliance for your budget, and you can trust them with the installation and support. Stop by Dews, browse their new showroom, and say hello to an old friend. For over 65 years, Dews has been there for our community.
Atlantic Collision is your hometown full-service body shop. With over 30 years experience in the industry, Atlantic Collision can handle everything from small dent repairs to major collision repairs, including dealing with your insurance company. Need a new paint job on your vehicle? They can handle that as well. Fast turnaround times and competitive pricing have made Atlantic Collision the area's most trusted auto repair technicians. Find them at 460 Sand Ridge Road in Little River or call 843-390-4293 for Atlantic Collision.
This is Greg Hembry, your state senator, with this week's Minute from the Senate, Sports Volunteers. When we watch our Chiefs play on Friday night, our attention is on the players. To be sure, the players work hard in practice and on the field to bring us great football, but many others put in time and effort to make our experience complete. The Chiefs marching band and our cheerleaders put in hour after hour to prepare for Friday night. The booster club and the maintenance staff keep the facilities clean, clipped, and in good shape. The team trainers, our security staff, the Horry County Police and EMTs keep our players and fans safe. Volunteers run our very busy concession stand and help out in many other ways. As you watch or listen to the game this Friday, think about all the people that give their time so that we can have a good time. And if you get a chance, say thank you. This is your state senator, Greg Hembry. Go Chiefs!
Hi, it's Ryan at the North Myrtle Beach Aquatic and Fitness Center. Once a chief, always a chief. We're all about families here. We've got a full gym, 2 pools, loads of room in our workout space, kids activities, over 100 classes every week. It really is built for everyone in your family. Haven't seen us yet? Come on over and take a tour anytime. We're right behind City Hall in North Myrtle Beach. And go Chiefs!
Now, back to the Charlie Stewart State Farm Chiefs Sports Network on Hot Talk 99.5 WRNN.
As we continue the James Plumbing Countdown to Kickoff, it's time to welcome in head coach Greg Hill into the Kevin Bartereau Construction broadcast booth for this week's Flynn's Irish Tavern coaches interview. Coach, as we enter the final regular season game of the 4th year that you're at the helm of this NMB program, how important is it to not only get a win tonight against our rival, but also get that momentum going into the playoffs next week?
Yeah, I mean, that's always a big deal. Anytime you get momentum going into, what we call another season coming up, it's important for us. And of course, with us, always with Myrtle Beach at the end, you never know. It's a rivalry game. Kids are up on both sides, and we hope our kids are up for the task or not.
Well, we keep talking each week about the increased play of Mason Walker and, how the offense has tried to become more diversified. But in the end, each week it seems that, our offense goes as Will McNeely goes. incredibly hard running week after week.
Absolutely. I mean, Will's been fantastic. He's been fantastic at practice. He's fantastic in the games, and it's not just carrying the ball either. The things that he does, blocking, leading, all the things that he does, we've been real pleased with. We're frustrated because we're hoping we're so close. We feel like of making a play here or a play there that will put us in a situation to be able to be successful, and we got some of the kids we're talking about pulling the trigger, and you're going to see another kid, Teron Scott, tonight. A little bit more of him. He's another freshman. We're very high on. They're kind of trying to come into their own on varsity night. It's a lot different. Remember, these guys played very little JV ball. They were playing 8th grade last year.
Right.
So we've been pleased with what we're seeing.
Well, it's like we've talked all year. As you look at these varsity players that are juniors and seniors, because of not only the class that we had last year, but how many years those guys started. So
Yeah.
you talk about a lot of 3-year starters. So we've got a lot of juniors and seniors that might as well be sophomores.
Yes, they haven't had a lot of significant playing time on Friday night. So it's just a different dynamic.
And the other thing is, I wanted to ask about Will McNeely, just to see if I'm missing any positions, because he started at quarterback every game, but has been H-back, running back, tight end, slot receiver, long snapper. Am I missed anything?
No, he's
about the only thing he hasn't done is where he started some last year on the defensive line.
Yeah, and honestly, he could definitely help there. We just with his workload on offense,
yeah, he's got to get a rest sometimes.
We've just got as long as we can hold the fort down a little bit on defense, we can't afford to get him hurt and not have him on the offense side of the ball.
Well, last week, just in staying a little bit with Will, Jude Hunt and I discussed him as our player of the game last week. He only had 202 yards and 2 touchdowns, but last week our player of the game, and you told us this in the pregame, or told me this during, the preseason, that we were going to see a heck of a job by a sophomore kicker, and Nico had 2 PATs, 41-yard field goal, a pair of punts that locked him inside the 10-yard line. Like most kickers, he gets overlooked a lot because it's just a part of the game that not a lot of people see, but he's perfect on the season as far as extra points, field goals, and then the punting has really come along.
Yeah, he's gotten better. Obviously, we told him we would like for him to get a little bit more, grounded with his punt game. Punting's a lot different. You're going to do that a lot more than you do the other, and the consistency of it is what we're trying to get with him. But he had a fantastic game last week. I mean, he's got a college leg, and he's a great kid. He loves to work at it, and I think he's going to be a kid in the next couple of years. Everybody's going to start really, really looking at.
Well, defensively, when we look over at Myrtle Beach, one thing that's, to me, is not typical of a Myrtle Beach team is they've given up quite a few yards on the ground this year, seem to have some trouble stopping that ground game. So with that being what looks to be a little bit of a weakness game, and in it being our strength on the offensive side, what do we need to do to try and keep them honest and maybe keep them from putting 8, 9, 10 guys in the box?
Well, he's got some things, some wrinkles in that some we'll see tonight a little bit. We're going to try to test and see what they're going to do, how they're going to respond as far as their adjustments to stop the run. We can't, we've talked about this weekly, we cannot get behind the chains. We don't have the personnel in our offensive unit to be able to do that and be successful. So, we've got to be at 3-4 yards a clip. And if we're long, pick up half of it, where now you're having to defend both pass and the run. So there's things we're going to try at the beginning to see how they adjust. And then off their adjustment, then we've got to adjust. So, it's going to be a very interesting game tonight.
It's quite a chess match between Joe DeGenerette and yourself and Mickey Wilson and his crowd.
Be very interesting.
So on the other side of the ball, Myrtle Beach has a history under Mickey Wilson of having an explosive offense. This season, as in recent past, they're kind of 50-50 when it comes to that passing running game, and they do seem to be running a lot more of that Wildcat or Wild Seahawk, whatever they want to call it. But what do we need to do defensively to slow them?
Well, you know, with them, a lot of people don't understand. You know, anytime you're throwing the ball five yards and back behind the line of scrimmage, it's an extension of the run game. And they play very, very, very well on the perimeter. They're trying to get athletes in space. They do a very good job of it. You know, you got your tunnel screen. Then they're going to get you with quick movement, with their unidentified sets that you've got to spend a lot of time on. You know what I'm saying? They're constantly pushing the envelope of your kids having to pay attention to what's going on and who's where, because they'll move some of their guys around.
Right.
And if you don't know where they're at, you can have a bad matchup. You know, quarterback is very, you know, I like him. He's very savvy. He moves the offense very well. Running back's a kid that, you know, if he's healthy and is rolling, it puts a lot of pressure on us, because now they have the running game with the quick passing game. And very rarely, people don't understand this too, very rarely did they send 4 verts. I mean, if you got 4 coming down, there's going to be 2 check downs.
Right.
And it's going to be like, you know, maybe 2 or 3 going verts, you know. So they do a lot of things that defensively you got a lot of work to do during the week to be able to prepare for all that.
One of the things that I saw that statistically to me really opened my eyes was Antonio Brown, running back that runs that Wildcat. He's got like, I don't know, 53, 54 carries this year, but he's got 18 touchdowns on the ground. I mean, that's, you know, 1 out of every 3 times he's touching it. Or...
Yeah, well, that heavy formation, and they get you on it because, you know, high school football doesn't have rules. They don't have a, what is it, golly, I can't think of it. I can't think. It's the trade-off, you know, substitution rule.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, so they substitute.
Substitution rule. So you know, when they're on their hash, I mean, you've really got to be paying attention, short yardage, you know, because they're bringing different bodies on, and you're having to. If you're trying to substitute people, you're going to have to call a timeout. You're going to have to play it with what you got on the field. So
right.
It's a major advantage for them, and they definitely that's a formation that we're concerned about tonight.
Well, Coach, good luck tonight. That's it for our Flynn's Irish Tavern coaches interview. Folks, you want some of the best Irish fare and a wide variety of other tasty treats on the menu? Well, get on over to Flynn's Irish Tavern at 421 Main Street in North Myrtle Beach. Coach, as usual, before we let you go, who is your staff picked as this week's Sunbelt Rentals Chief of the Week?
Jimmy McCullough.
Jimmy McCullough, junior linebacker for the Chiefs. Congratulations, this week's winner of the Sunbelt Rentals Chief of the Week. Sunbelt Rentals, located at 1342 Highway 90, is your place to visit for rentals of lifts, lighting, generators, heavy machine equipment, and much, much more. Visit sunbeltrentals.com for a full list of available equipment, or better yet, get on out and visit Tom Kingston and the rest of the crowd at Sunbelt Rentals. Fans, don't go anywhere, as we are minutes away from the Brogdon Electric Power Kickoff as our Chiefs wrap up the regular season on the road, a rivalry game against the Myrtle Beach Seahawks. We'll be right back on the Chiefs Sports Network, presented by Charlie Stewart State Farm.
Car City is your place for a pre-owned car that you can trust. We put all our cars through a 150-point inspection to give you real peace of mind. For as low as $99 down, you have your choice of hundreds of great vehicles from our 3 locations. In addition to our great pre-owned cars, we have an excellent service department and very own rental company. Give us a call at 800-380-4567 or visit us online at carcitycentral.com to view our locations and our current inventory. Myrtle Beach Construction Company is your chief connection to home and commercial new builds, renovations, remodels, and repairs. Stick-built or metal buildings, concrete or fencing, they provide a quality product on time at fair value. Serving Horry County and surrounding areas. Find them online at myrtlebeachconstructioncompany.com. Myrtle Beach Construction Company offers a wide range of home repairs, installation services, maintenance services, and remodeling projects. Stop by and see Porter at 4257 Sea Mountain Highway. It's Myrtle Beach Construction Company, proud supporters of our Chiefs.
Atlantic Collision is your hometown full-service body shop. With over 30 years experience in the industry, Atlantic Collision can handle everything from small dent repairs to major collision repairs, including dealing with your insurance company. Need a new paint job on your vehicle? They can handle that as well. Fast turnaround times and competitive pricing have made Atlantic Collision the area's most trusted auto repair technicians. Find them at 460 Sand Ridge Road in Little River or call 843-390-4293 for Atlantic Collision.
It's tough out there trying to stretch every paycheck a little further than the last one. It means cutting costs, and one of the best places to start is the office of State Farm agent Charlie Stewart, because he'll do a free discount double check to make sure you're getting the car insurance discounts you deserve, up to 40%. So give State Farm agent Charlie Stewart a call today, because being there to help keep more of your money in your pocket is why he's here.
And like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
When your business technology is in the red zone, you need a trusted team to take it across the goal line. Creative Consultants Group is your hometown MVP for IT and cybersecurity. From managed services to 24/7 security monitoring, we keep your systems running and your data safe so you can focus on winning. Don't wait for a fumble. Call Creative Consultants Group at 843-234-9980 or visit ccgpro.com. Creative Consultants Group, securing your business one touchdown at a time.
Century 21 Thomas believes buying or selling a home should be positive and stress-free. Your real estate experience often is tied to the agent that you enlist. With more than 50 experienced real estate agents, many being lifelong beach residents, we know the market and have the networks for successful results. Century 21 Thomas has been positively touching the lives of this community for over 60 years. Your satisfaction is always our goal. Call today at 888-249-2100.
Now, back to the Charlie Stewart State Farm Chiefs Sports Network on Hot Talk 99.5 WRNN.
Welcome back as we continue on the James Plumbing Countdown to Kickoff. It is now time to take a look at the Rockefellers Raw Bar starting lineup. Jude, we're just going to go ahead and jump right into it and let you take off with the Chiefs defense.
All right, Wayne, starting out on defense for the Chiefs. Big anchor up front at nose tackle will be senior number 43, Dalen Bennett. He'll be flanked out by defensive end number 41, Keith Allison, senior on his right, and junior number 32, Dustin Clement, will be on his left. Of course, we both know that Keith and Dustin have been pulling a little bit of double time lately, taking up some of the running back duties on the offensive side, but still doing a great job for us on defense. However, we'll probably see some action from Nigel Vereen coming in to spell the couple of them on the defensive line as well. On our linebacker core this week, staying with Asa Parker, the Mike linebacker position, senior number 10, filling in there. He's kind of taken over the role of Mike Cavallini, who has now moved over to the will linebacker spot in the absence of some other players that were playing that position before. Big Mike is a senior and wearing number 1 for the Chiefs. He'll have a lot of our defensive action running through him and Asa tonight. The linebacker core is also flanked on the outside by number 44, junior Jimmy McCullough, and senior number 2, Brycey Gore. Now, Brycey will be backed up by number 33, sophomore Kingston Page, who might be seeing a little bit extra time there this evening, as Brycey has some shifts we'll talk about here in just a second. Our defensive backfield led by strong safety number 21, junior Bannon Hill, and junior number 15, Jason Bellamy at free safety. Be held down also on the corners by number 4, senior Nye Ray Hanna, who's had a fairly productive few games for the Chiefs the last couple of games out. Unfortunately, corner Jason Grace will be out tonight, so a couple of things in the works. We were talking to the staff right before the show started here, and still some questions about what was going on. Some of the things being thrown around were number 3, junior Rio Stevenson, come over, one of the speedsters for the Chiefs, coming over and taking up those corner duties on the left outside. Also a possibility is taking outside linebacker Kobe Not Kobe. Brycey Gore, excuse me, I got my Gores mixed up. Brycey Gore coming over.
It's easy to do at North Myrtle Beach.
Coming over and playing a little bit of defensive back, which is where he's had his a lot of time in the past. So it's something that wouldn't be a major change for Brycey.
Yeah, well, a lot of time in the past before moving up to linebacker this year, but also his 6'1" frame versus the 5'6" of Rio Stevenson against that taller wide receiving core could be a key.
Yeah, Rio has a lot of speed,
well.
but getting against some taller guys on the outside could be a rough situation for him. That wouldn't be really fair to him in some cases.
Well, and we're gonna. I got a question for you on the defense, and I hopefully I'm not throwing a curveball in here. So, for years when I was growing up, it was outside linebackers and inside linebackers. When did all this Mike and Will thing start up?
Well, I guess it's really more of a situation where you're dealing with multiple inside linebackers. The Mike is usually your true middle linebacker, where your Will typically plays out on the weaker side. A lot of it actually started from the 4-3 defense, which is a big thing back in the 90s, where you came in with that terminology, the Mike and Will linebackers. So.
I've thought to ask that question a few times, and
sometimes people just use names like that just to I don't know.
Yeah, well, just to throw curveballs.
It just stays. Yeah,
let's make it look. Let's make ourselves look smarter. And me, I don't want to ask that question of the coaching staff sometimes, because I think I'll look like an idiot. But yet I'll say it on radio and let hundreds of people hear out there.
The Ilm for Mike means middle, and Will for the weak side. W means weak side. But in our defense, particular, we have 3-4. Typically, though, one of our outside backers is on a rush blitz pretty much all the time. So,
well, that's it on the defensive side of the ball for the Rockefellers Raw Bar starting lineup. Now to take a look over at the offensive side for the Chiefs, Wyatt Szymanskis, the senior, again stepping in. This will be his second game in a starting role. And on his left side, left guard, Colin Vreeland, a junior, and also junior left tackle, Mike Jazierski. Over on the right side, a pair of seniors. Right guard is Luke Porter. Right tackle, Thomas Moore. At the quarterback position, starting his 10th game of the year, Will McNeely. Young man continues to impress with his legs, has 160 carries, 943 yards, so just 57 short of that 1,000-yard mark, and 11 touchdowns to lead the Chiefs this year. Backing him up and seeing increased playing time as we have gone along is a freshman, Mason Walker. And Mason gives us more of a passing threat, and it's amazing, just like we talked with Coach during his pregame interview there. Will McNeely has played everything from quarterback to running back to halfback to tight end to slot receiver, and then also the long snapper. So the one-man wrecking crew, 6'2", 225 quarterback. Running back, Jonathan Evans, Jaden Wilson still out. Not sure if we'll see him back again or not this year. Went down a couple of games ago at Socastee, and he remains at 355 yards rushing. Our number 2 receiver, his 62 carries, still the second most, but that's 62 behind by 160 carries, as I said earlier, with Will McNeely. Also, backup running backs, Dustin Clement, Keith Allison. We heard Jude talk about those guys on the defensive line, and they have seen more and more spots at running back and the halfback spot. Tight ends for the Chiefs, senior Parker Stevenson. And I found out, I was talking about some of these guys today. Parker Stevenson played football as a freshman and then did not play the last 2 years.
Okay.
And we have seen him more and more has come out and really played well. And, it's kind of one of those just think what could have been if Parker would have stuck in and played the last 2. Another defensive lineman, Dalen Bennett. We will see him start at the other tight end. Wide receiver spots, Rio Stevenson, and then freshman, Teron Scott. They have put more and more more and more playing time for the freshman. I think he's come up like 4 games ago, and as he has come back again,
in the last game, he got quite a bit of time in our last game with St. James.
Quite a bit of time, and again, the young man, he really does. He works hard during practice and has really picked up the scheme since coming up from the from JV to varsity. Special teams for the Chiefs: punter, kicker extraordinaire Nico Miller, perfect on the season, 15 for 15 extra points, 4 of 4 on field goals, including the long of 41 yards that he kicked last week. 27 punts on the year, averaging just under 35 yards per punt. 2 of those last week, locking down inside the 10-yard line, and also out of his 34 kickoffs this year, he's averaging 50 yards or over 50 yards a game or per kick, has 10 touchbacks. So those 10 touchbacks, they're big when you can have the offense starting at their own 20.
You don't have to send your guys down to tackle somebody in open space to stop a kickoff return.
When the ball's bouncing out of the back of the end zone.
Yeah, hey, playing on that kickoff team when that kicker can put it in the end zone every time makes your job a whole lot easier. Takes a lot of stress out of the job.
That is your Rockefeller's Roll Bar starting lineup. Rockefeller's Roll Bar, owned by Laney Valanci, up in Windy Hill section at 3613 Highway 17 South. Offers up a wide variety of seafood, steaks, and much more. That's Rockefeller's Roll Bar. Now time to take a look at the R.W. Woods Grill area scoreboard. Everybody knows where R.W. Woods Grill is, right up from North Myrtle Beach High School at 4275 Sea Mountain Highway. Richard Wood, alum, class of 1987, along with me, classmate, and they offer up great breakfast and also those incredible lunch specials. So go visit Richard up at R.W. Woods. Now let's look at that area scoreboard in the region. Again, all of these games wrapping up the regular season. In addition to our Chiefs here at Myrtle Beach, Carolina Forest 8-1, 4-0. They are at Conway tonight, 2-7, 1-3 on the season. And St. James at 4-5 overall, 2-2 in the region. They are at Socastee, 2-7, 1-3. The Braves got their first win of the year in the region last week against Conway. Other Horry County games, Class 3A, Region 5. Aner is at number 4 Loris tonight. And Marlboro County, who lost to Loris last week, they are at Waccamaw. Both of those teams 6-3 and 2-2 in the region. In Class A, Region 6, the Green Sea Floyds, looking for their first win on the year. They are 0-9, 0-4 in the region. They are at Lakeview at 3-4, 1-3. And when we talk about playoffs like we did last week, we talked about how many teams make it. Every team in Horry County, including 0-9 Green Sea Floyds, will be in the playoffs.
Unbelievable.
So even if they go 0-10 this year in the regular season, they are in the playoffs, and that's something that just needs to be fixed with the South Carolina High School League. I know there's a thing to be said about getting kids opportunities, but there's also a thing that needs to be said about the regular season needs to mean something.
Yeah.
So we'll leave it at that. That's the R.W. Woods Grill area scoreboard. We are going to take a break. We are rolling down towards the Brogdon Electric Power kickoff, just a little over 10 minutes. We'll be right back on the Chiefs Sports Network, presented by Charlie Stewart State Farm.
For quality, pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, First Choice Auto Sales in Little River should be your first stop. Chief alumnus Tim Williams and his staff specialize in offering top-quality automobiles at a reasonable price.
Stop by and see us and let us help you find the perfect car, truck, or SUV. We're on Highway 9 East in Little River. You can find our inventory at firstchoiceautosc.com.
First Choice Auto, your chief connection to quality pre-owned automobiles.
Century 21 Thomas believes buying or selling a home should be positive and stress-free. Your real estate experience often is tied to the agent that you enlist. With more than 50 experienced real estate agents, many being lifelong beach residents, we know the market and have the networks for successful results. Century 21 Thomas has been positively touching the lives of this community for over 60 years. Your satisfaction is always our goal. Call today at 888-249-2100.
James Plumbing is your community plumbing service and has been helping folks just like us since 1968. Started by Wayne James and now handed down to James Boyers, they offer complete plumbing repairs and services for residential, commercial, new construction, and remodeling. James Plumbing Services. North Myrtle Beach, Little River, Longs, Loris, and Myrtle Beach. Call James and get it done quick and right. James Plumbing, 249-2685. That's 249-2685. For over 50 years, North Myrtle Beach has trusted James Plumbing.
Hi, this is Christy Sexton with Beach Benefits Insurance. As an independent agent, that does give us the flexibility to have multiple companies to write and place business. What we are faced with here in our area right now is the market is very, very hard, meaning that companies are constantly pulling out of our state, and we basically are left with just a handful that are writing coverage in our area. The insurance market in our area is the most complicated that I can say I have seen in my 25 years of being in the business. But again, us being local folks in the area are very familiar with our area, what is going on. We are constantly doing training, seminars to keep up to date with the changes that are occurring in our insurance markets and constantly looking for new companies that are coming to our area, all in the same token in making sure that we're striving to do what is best for our customers. I am Christy Sexton, and please come find out the benefits of working with Beach Benefits Insurance.
Stay comfortable all year round with Martin Heat and Air, serving North Myrtle Beach and the surrounding areas, including Myrtle Beach, Conway, Longs, and Little River. From routine maintenance to annual service agreements and new installations, we handle all your HVAC needs with expertise and care. Call us today at 843-663-3504 or visit us online at martinheatandair.com. Martin Heat and Air, providing quality work with integrity.
Looking for fun, excitement, and a chance to win cash? At North Myrtle Beach Bingo, we have big cash prizes with up to $8,000 given away nightly. Play on paper or our easy-to-use electronic handsets. Open 5 nights a week, Tuesday through Saturday. Doors open at 6, games start at 6:30. Come out and see why we've been voted the best bingo on the Grand Strand. Located just minutes from the beach in the Bingo Plaza, 2098 Highway 9 East in Longs, next to Taco Bell. For more info, go to northmyrtlebeachbingo.com. Now, back to the Charlie Stewart State Farm Chiefs Sports Network on Hot Talk 99.5 WRNN.
This is Wayne White, play-by-play here with the Chiefs Sports Network, and we've got all three of us on headsets tonight with, oh, that might help, huh, Max? We've got Max Smith, your cameraman extraordinaire, who we've let jump over on mic with us here as we are going to take a look at this game and break it down a little bit. But before we break down the game, we're going to listen to Ian Guerin of South Carolina Prep Red Zone break down our opponent tonight, the Myrtle Beach Seahawks.
Good evening, Chiefs fans. This is Ian Guerin with Prep Red Zone South Carolina with this week's opponent report on the Myrtle Beach Seahawks and a special announcement that I'm going to give you guys at the end. I told you last week the Chiefs were almost assuredly going to the playoffs. Well, I can tell you definitively that the Chiefs will go to the playoffs. They could go in as high as a number 9 seed. Most likely right now it's looking like they're going to be a 10 seed, and they're probably heading to Columbia. That's most likely going to be Westwood. Now, a lot of that's still TBD, and we won't know for certain until Saturday morning when the final RPIs are cranked and the high school league playoff committee can input all those. But again, the Chiefs are going to the playoffs. A lot of the seeding, though, is going to depend on tonight's game. The rivalry game with Myrtle Beach is very important. But when you're breaking down the Seahawks, the first thing you got to look at is their passing attack. We know that Mickey Wilson's going to want to throw the ball. It doesn't matter if conditions are bad. Doesn't matter if he's got a young quarterback who hasn't thrown much. He's gonna do that because that's who Mickey is as a play caller. Tanner Gaddy is the quarterback this year. He's only about 5'9.5". He is pretty mobile, and they like to roll him out of the pocket a lot. In the last few weeks, he's gotten a lot more comfortable really with ball security, hitting targets, throwing the ball away when he needs to. He's thrown for 1,600 yards, 16 touchdowns, and he's only been picked off 4 times all year, and most of those 4 were early in the season. They needed to add some muscle in that backfield, and that's where Michael Cohen comes in. The Myrtle Beach tailback, he's run for 745 yards and 5 touchdowns this year. However, he is a little banged up. They held him out of last week's game against Carolina Forest to make sure that he was ready for tonight. When they go to that heavy set rhino package that Myrtle Beach offense has kind of become known for on top of all the passing, that's where Antonio Brown comes in. Antonio is normally their starting linebacker. He's their best defensive player. But on offense, in 57 carries this year, he's reached the end zone 16 times. So about 1 out of every 4 times he gets one of those rhino package carries, he's going in the end zone. Receiving threats, you want to look first at Amari Brown, J.J. Brown, Rayvon Green. Rayvon's a name that people in the area knew from a couple of years ago, and then he went and spent 1 year in Georgia before coming back. The last few weeks, he's really kind of turned into that third prong of that receiving attack. So, again, a lot of the playoff seedings are still TBD. We won't know for certain until Saturday morning. But for right now, I can tell you that it stands likely that North Myrtle is going to Columbia, either to Westwood or maybe even Lugoff Elgin in the opening round. It's just going to depend on what happens with all of Thursday and Friday's games and when they crank those RPIs on Saturday morning. Now, as promised, I do have a special announcement for you as well. Some of you know that I'm part of a group that runs a small scholarship every year. We love giving this thing out. It's just to help kids that are already in college able to continue their hopes, try to get through. A little bit helps, every kid. This year, we're giving out $570. And earlier this week, our playoff committee decided that we are going to give it to none other than North Myrtle Beach radio assistant Max Smith. Max, the committee really loved your application packet. They liked what you had to say. And I just want to say to you, on behalf of the Vanna Scholarship Committee, we hope this money really helps you go after everything you're trying to achieve at Coastal. You've got a great connection with Wayne and Jude and everybody over at North Myrtle Beach, and we hope that helps. Guys, for all things high school football in the Palmetto State, Prep Red Zone, South Carolina. Guys, have a great night, and we'll talk next week in the playoffs.
As always, thank you very much to Ian Guerin, and congratulations, Max. Now you know why we asked you to come on here.
Yes, sir. I want to say thank you to Ian and the rest of the committee. It's always good financial help for college and to pursue my career and keep going over there. So, again, thank you to Ian and the committee, and thank you to Wayne for having me. It's my second year. I'll be back next year as well. So.
There we go. Early commitment. I like it.
Yeah.
No transfer
no
portal.
worrying about who's in the portal for cameraman next August.
Yep. Eric Weiss, the fourth wheel, says congratulations as well. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to be right back for the Brogdon Electric Power Kickoff. Back in studio, if you could just play the first commercial and then come back to us. You're listening to the Chief Sports Network, presented by Charlie Stewart State Farm.
Hi, it's Ryan at the North Myrtle Beach Aquatic and Fitness Center. Once a chief, always a chief. We're all about families here. We've got a full gym, 2 pools, loads of room in our workout space, kids activities, over 100 classes every week. It really is built for everyone in your family. Haven't seen us yet? Come on over and take a tour anytime. We're right behind City Hall in North Myrtle Beach. And go Chiefs!
Now, back to the Charlie Stewart State Farm Chiefs Sports Network on Hot Talk 99.5 WRNN.
And we're back for the Brogdon Electric Power Kickoff. We had the Monkeys of Myrtle Beach coin toss. The coin toss won by the Chiefs. They deferred to the second half. Nico Miller kicks off. Myrtle Beach takes it on about their own 17-yard line, running up the far side before being ran out of bounds. The returner for the Myrtle Beach Seahawks is going to get out to the 35-yard line. That's where the Seahawks will take over Sorry we were a little rushed there, but I had to make sure to get that in for Max. Max has done an incredible job for us for the 2 years now, and happy to get that early commitment for year 3.
Yeah.
For the Myrtle Beach Seahawks, coming out on offense, Tanner Gaddy, quarterback. Michael Cohen, running back. Gaddy drops back, looking to the left. Good pressure for the Chiefs, but Gaddy takes off running.
Taken down by Mike Cavallini.
It's a gain of 5, maybe 6 yards. Looks like they're going to spot it at the 41-yard line. 6-yard gain for Gaddy, and that is one thing about Michael Gaddy. He does have legs and makes the quick decision when he does make that decision to run.
He felt the pressure from our defensive end coming in pretty hard on him. I believe that was Keith Allison coming down crashing hard, and he read the pressure and stepped up in the pocket and ran pretty quickly.
Gaddy and pistol, pair of wide receivers to his right, turns around, hands off to Michael Cohen coming straight up the middle.
Going to be a little short.
Gets up close to that first down marker, but going to be stopped a yard short. They're going to spot that ball on the 44-yard line, 3rd down and 1 coming up for the Myrtle Beach Seahawks. Myrtle Beach coming in with a 6-3 overall record, 3-1 mark.
Going in with the big package here.
Rhino package in for Myrtle Beach. Takes a snap, running up the middle, and nothing
Chiefs
doing.
Shut it down. Yes, sir.
For Myrtle Beach on the run. That was Antonio Brown.
Ray Hanna coming in off the corner, and you had Dalen Bennett and Jimmy McCullough also kind of getting in on that action there. A lot of Chiefs on that big play.
Antonio Brown, loss of a yard, brings on the punting unit. Nice booming punt, good hang time. Will be taken by Rio Stevenson just inside the 20-yard line. Makes a couple of nice moves.
Yes,
He's
sir.
up the middle. Nice gain there by Rio Stevenson. Made a tackler miss, came straight up the middle of the field. And shockingly enough, look who's out on the field. Mickey Wilson.
Already.
All the way out at the numbers saying that they called.
They're saying he waved
for a fair catch.
In fact, well, Rio actually caught the ball moving backwards. I don't know if you got that or not. He actually came up a little too fast. Never really got his positioning underneath the ball, so he didn't have time to wave there. He actually caught it going backwards, which was kind of a surprise that he got a good return.
Coming out for the Chiefs is Mason Walker.
Mason
Walker gets his first start. He ends up on his backside. Pass is incomplete. Be 2nd and 10. Young freshman. Been getting increased playing time as we have gone through the season. And draws his first start. Chiefs trying to throw that little wrinkle in of, hey, we're going to throw the ball here to start the game.
Will McNeely back at quarterback now.
Will McNeely in, and the
short
snap goes to the H-back. Take a look and see who that is. I'm going to guess it was Dustin Clement up in there, and it was. Dustin, no gain on the play. 3rd down and 10. Something that for the North Myrtle Beach Chiefs, you heard Coach talk about it. You don't want to get behind the chains. That's not the kind of offense we run. And unfortunately for the Chiefs, they find themselves behind the chains here. That is Walker with the snap, lofts it up down the far side and just over the head of the receiver, and that was Will McNeely.
Yeah, I think Will McNeely thought it was going to be a little bit shorter of a pass. Mason threw it a little bit further than he was anticipating, and he kind of checked up his route a little bit and got overthrown.
So the Chiefs defense forced a 3 and out. Now Myrtle Beach returns a favor. Nico Miller is going to stand at his own 25-yard line. Waiting the snap. Good snap. Good punt. Line drive going to get a good bounce for the Chiefs. North Myrtle Beach down to cover it. Ball bouncing the Chiefs' way, and then as it started bouncing over to the left for North Myrtle Beach, that's Asa Parker just dove on it.
Almost exactly on the 25-yard line of the Seahawks.
So 1st and 10 for the Myrtle Beach Seahawks. Second possession coming out. Senior quarterback, Tanner Gaddy. Senior running back, Michael Cohen. Got 3 wideouts to the left, 1 to the right. Typical Seahawk fashion, spreading out the offense, which makes the defense spread as well. Turns around, hands off to Cohen. Cohen bounces out to the left, but the Chiefs
all over that.
Excellent coverage, and in on the tackle for North Myrtle Beach is Dalen Bennett.
All over it. Chiefs defensive line early on doing pretty well against this offensive line of the Seahawks.
Shooting the gaps, putting some pressure in the backfield. Tanner Gaddy in pistol. Takes the snap. He's looking to his left. Short pass, and that is going to be too low as he was looking for his favorite receiver, Amari Brown. Ball bounces before it gets to him, brings up 3rd and 10. Amari Brown, 39 receptions on the season. Him and Rayvon Green with 34 receptions. 3rd and 10 play. Gaddy takes the snap, rolls to his right, looking downfield. And again, the pass short bounces up into the hands of J.J. Brown. And that is 4th and 10. You never know with Mickey Wilson, but this appears to be the second 3 and out.
Yeah.
It is as they rush on the punting unit. The Chiefs with Rio Stevenson back. This ball is going to bounce at about the Chiefs' 45-yard line and takes a bit of a Myrtle Beach roll. Going to roll down inside the 40 to about the 38-yard line, and that's where the Chiefs will take over their second possession. No score, 8 minutes, 10 seconds to play here in the first quarter.
Right now you kind of just get the feeling that both teams are kind of jockeying for position through the punt game and you know, trying to edge one another out just strategic-wise.
For the Chiefs, Will McNeely in at quarterback, takes the snap, runs it right up the middle, gets a little bit of a push. In fact, he's still pushing.
4-yard gain there.
Gets hit about 2 yards past the line of scrimmage, but as we have become accustomed with Will McNeely, if they're not going to blow the whistle, he is going to keep pushing the pile, and the big man pushes for a gain of 4, 2nd down and 6 for the Chiefs. First yards gained tonight by the Chiefs, as Dustin Clement had a 0-yard run and then 2 incomplete passes during that first possession. 2nd and 6, Will McNeely in at quarterback still.
Rio Stevenson at running back here.
Rio off his left hip. Rio Stevenson's going to take the handoff, but before he can even take a step, he is hit by defensive end T.J. Brown.
They're lucky.
We
gave him back to the line of scrimmage there.
Yeah, I'm not sure how he got back to the line of scrimmage, but we will take it. A 0-yard gain there. He got hit what appeared to be about 2 yards deep, maybe 3 yards deep in the backfield, and they say he got back to the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down and 6 coming up. Mason Walker in at quarterback. Running back off his right hip is Jonathan Evans. He's rolling, looking to the right, screen pass, and just as it hit Evans' hands, goes off of his hands, falls to the ground.
Middle screen set up there. Had it set up, but one of the Seahawks did stay behind, kind of cover the pass there, and it was a little bit high. That's a tough pass to throw because you literally are trying to throw it right over the heads of all the linemen that are charging right at you.
I can honestly say this is the first time this year, and maybe the first time in 19 years, that I've seen 2 possessions for each team and both go 3 and out.
Right.
Great defensive play so far. Fair catch called for on Nico Miller's punt. Bobbled a little bit, but picking it up for the Myrtle Beach Seahawks with the fair catch at the 25-yard line.
Got a flag down, Wayne.
Making that fair catch call was J.J. Brown. We are waiting on the call from the Liquid Money Porta-John officials.
It's like a illegal shift against the Seahawks, I believe.
It was against the Chiefs.
The Chiefs. Excuse me.
We'll see what Mickey Wilson.
He's almost to the hash marks
why he thinks
already.
he needs to walk out to the hash marks. I mean, as a joke, because I have known Mickey Wilson for about, 35 years. He's a short guy in stature. Maybe he feels like he needs to walk out there so he can be seen by the officials. But
man, when Wayne White is calling you short, that's
hey, I'm taller than he is. I'm not tall, but I like standing beside Mickey Wilson. Mickey Wilson, great guy away from the football field. Great guy on the football field if he's on your team, but if he's not on your team, not the best. So, erase that punt by Nico Miller. We're going to back it up. When you've got a returner as dangerous as J.J. Brown, definitely understand
trying to get
Mickey Wilson just wanting to get him another chance with the ball. Nico Miller's now going to be standing on his 20-yard line. The Liquid Money Porta-John officials still trying to get everything set, and now it is, and we're about ready to put this one in play. 4th down and 15. Good snap, good punt, this time with more air up under it. Again,
he bobbled it.
He did bobble it. Fair catch was called, and then he muffed it, and I think J.J. Brown was able to dive back on it.
Will McNeely was there just about a split second behind the action. Had an opportunity to maybe cover it up, but Brown, of course, was a little too quick for him.
Well, that 5-yard penalty cost the Chiefs 15 yards as Myrtle Beach had the ball after the fair catch on the first punt at their own 25-yard line. This one, much shorter punt, and will be taken at the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 comes Tanner Gaddy, the quarterback, and the Myrtle Beach Seahawks. Gaddy in pistol, takes the snap. Short pass here on the near side. In with the tackle is going to be Brycey Gore.
There's a flag down on the opposite sideline.
Rayvon Green with the catch. Not sure what you could have over there. It was that was a quick pass out to the near side, and the penalty on the far side of the field. They are discussing the play. We are waiting on the call. Wow, it's going to be
a hold against
a hold against the Myrtle Beach Seahawks, and that will drive a head coach crazy. A holding call that far away from the play,
40 yards away from the
play. He might as well have been over there at Broadway at the beach over there with the big Ferris wheel. That's one of my favorite things about coming when we do play at Myrtle Beach. Off the left-hand side, that Ferris wheel, and it turns colors all night, and sitting off to the to our far left here in the Kevin Barbaro Construction broadcast booth. They are finishing signaling off, and speaking of signaling off, they're trying to signal off the field. Mickey Wilson.
Yeah.
Every play. Folks, I'm telling you, if they kept playing time on the field for Myrtle Beach High School, the leader in the clubhouse would be Mickey Wilson, because he is on the field more than any of his players. And he has been for all 19 years that I've been doing radio. All right, we're back to action finally. 1st down and 20, ball sitting back at the 30-yard line. Pass out to the far side. He's going to be caught well behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah. And Seahawks trying to set up a little tunnel screen there, and Chiefs snuffed it out.
On that tackle for the Chiefs is Jason Bellamy coming up from the free safety position. He saw that coming all the way, came downhill hard, and as you said, and made a nice open field tackle. 2nd down, ball sitting back at the 27-yard line. They've got to get to midfield for the 1st down. Tanner Gaddy in pistol, takes the snap, Chiefs come rushing up the field. There's no outside contain. He takes off running. He's going to get back to almost the original line of scrimmage before being knocked out on the far side. Bannon Hill, along with a couple of other Chiefs, over there to usher him out of bounds. Nice pickup.
Yeah, it's going to be 3rd and 11 here.
They're down 11, ball sitting on the 39-yard line. 12-yard gain for Tanner Gaddy. Gaddy with a pair of wideouts to the left, one to the right. He's looking to the right, now downfield in the middle of the field.
Broken up. Oh!
And there's going to be a flag thrown.
They're going to throw a flag on Naire
Hanna. Came up, made a nice play with his offhand, knocking the ball away, but I did not see the contact before the game. There
was a little bit of incidental contact, but Naire knocked the ball away. I mean, he made a play on the ball. It wasn't like he had to come over top of the receiver or anything like that to make the play. He made a really good play. There was maybe a slight amount of incidental contact, not enough to determine whether the ball was called or not, though. That's my thing.
15-yard penalty gives Myrtle Beach a first down and moves the ball into Chiefs territory at the 46-yard line. So 1st and 10, Myrtle Beach at the Chiefs 46. Gaddy, high snap, comes down with it, hands off, running straight up the middle, and he's got the first down and a couple more. That's Michael Cohen. Gain of 13 yards for Michael Cohen. 1st and 10. They've now moved the ball inside the 35-yard line, spotted down at the 34-yard line of the Chiefs. Tanner Gaddy, Michael Cohen off to his right side. Pair of wideouts to the left, one to his right. Correction, pair of wideouts to the right. Gaddy takes a snap, left-handed QB, throws to his left, and that one is complete to J.J. Brown.
That was a really good pass by Gaddy on a left-hand sprint out.
We got a flag on the field.
There is a flag on the field, though, yes.
I'm sitting out here looking for it because I saw the teams walking, and then I was like, oh, yeah, let me just look at my screen because Max the flag boy, because he will find the flag on the field. That is going to be must have been an ineligible receiver downfield. It's just a 5-yard penalty. So erase that first down pass by J.J. Brown. First down and 15. Ball back at the Chiefs, 39-yard line. Gaddy with Cohen off his right hip. Pair of wideouts each side for the Seahawks offense. Gaddy swings a pass out to the right, and it will be complete.
Gaddy's pass is complete to Jamarcus Carroll.
Yeah. It is Jamarcus Carroll making the catch. He's immediately taken down. That's going to be a gain, though, of about 9 yards, brings up, or 8 yards.
Yeah,
Second down and 7 coming up.
Gaddy read the blitz coming in from the outside off of his right side and threw it right behind where the blitz came from and found the open receiver left behind from the blitz.
Second down and 7, ball sitting on the 31. Gaddy rolling to the left. Chiefs keep pressuring him out, and Gaddy fires that one, but out of bounds. There was a receiver right there in the area, but that was not really for looking for a pass completion. That was looking to not get sacked.
Yeah. Keith Allison, Asa Parker, Jason Bellamy, a few guys getting some pressure on Gaddy there, making him throw a pass that he really didn't want to throw but had to get rid of the ball.
And nice coverage in the backfield for the Chiefs. Nobody for Gaddy to throw it to. Third down and 7. Gaddy with Cohen on his left hip this time. Gaddy's going to drop back. Cohen ahead of him. Pass goes down the left-hand side. Ball was deflected. Are they going to say he caught that?
Oh, my goodness. I guess he did. completely thought that ball was knocked away by Jason Bellamy.
Yeah, Jason Bellamy knocked it away, and Billy Miller dives in, makes the catch. And that's a huge play on a 3rd and 7 play. They're now 1st and goal from the 5-yard line.
She's had a couple of opportunities to stop them.
Run by Cohen off left side. Great blocking by Myrtle Beach. Nobody there. Touchdown for Myrtle Beach. Cohen from 5 yards out makes it 6-0.
Yeah, we should have had a linebacker or a safety showing up there, and some confusion. They got up there real quick and ran the play before we could get adjusted, I believe, there.
On for the extra point attempt for the Myrtle Beach Seahawks is Charlie Daniel. Snap is awry, and back to make the tackle for the Chiefs is Bryce Gore, so extra point attempt fails. Myrtle Beach 6, North Myrtle Beach nothing. 3 minutes, 21 seconds to go here in the first quarter. We'll be right back. You are listening to the Chief Sports Network, presented by Charlie Stewart, State Farm.
North Myrtle Beach's HD audio, video, and window tinting is your local installer for commercial and residential home theater systems, TV, surveillance, whole house audio, marine, or car audio and window tinting. Chief alumni with over 15 years experience. HD Audio and Video prides themselves on excellent customer service and after-sales support with a lifetime warranty on installs. Highway 9 East, just down from Goodwill. Call 843-399-10 or visit them online at hdanv.com.
Now back to first quarter action, sponsored by HD Audio and Video on Hot Talk 99.5 WRNN.
Back here at Doug Shaw Memorial Stadium, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, the North Myrtle Beach Chiefs trail the Myrtle Beach Seahawks 6-0. Myrtle Beach scores, but then the extra point attempt fails on a bad snap. Pooch kick going to be taken short by the Chiefs.
No, he got through.
A great move on the left side. Looking to see who that was that took it. It was one of the upbacks.
I want to say it was Jarrell Bellamy.
That's
but
Jonathan Evans, number 13. A little pooch kick. And, you know, one thing that I did notice in looking at Myrtle Beach's stats, they have always been known to have good quality kickers.
Yep.
And they do not really have that this year.
And the pooch kick is not a bad strategy, but if you're going to do it, you can't allow somebody to make a,
catch on the run.
You can't get it through. Like, if somebody can catch it, make one move and get through you, you're not doing it right.
Will McNeely in at quarterback, and he's alone. Nope, he wasn't alone. I'm sorry, Jonathan Evans was back there. Takes the snap, goes off left tackle. No room over there as the Myrtle Beach Seahawks sniff that out. Antonio Brown, linebacker, makes the tackle. No gain for Will McNeely and the Chiefs. 2nd down and 10. They started off this possession in Myrtle Beach territory on the 45-yard line. Jude, you and I talked about it. The Chiefs' offense, known for their running attack all year long, probably 90% of our offense, and haven't really ran it a whole lot so far, just trying to lull Myrtle Beach to sleep. Snap goes to Will McNeely. He looks up the middle. There's nothing there, and the Myrtle Beach Seahawks are all over Will McNeely. That's going to be a loss of 3 yards. Will tried to run up the middle.
They're not running. I don't know. Maybe somebody knows something we don't know.
Well, look at the way Myrtle Beach is playing.
Yeah,
they've got 7 guys on the line, and then they've got their linebackers and their defensive backs. Those 4 guys are stacked.
They read the scouting report, Wayne, and they have come ready to stop the run.
Yeah, we are not going to let you beat us with your legs. If you're going to win this game, you're going to have to throw the ball, and be interesting to see what the Chiefs do here. There's just 6 seconds on the play clock. It stopped at 7, then picked back up at 2. And they're going to get a penalty. And they are going to call a delay game. I'm going to tell you one thing. The officials need to be on the lookout, because I looked, the play clock was at 7 seconds, and it stopped. And then when it started back, it was at 2. I knew it was going to be tight, and it was a true, like the seconds were right, but it was not running down. 3rd down and 18 for the Chiefs. Mason Walker drops back, took off running towards the line of scrimmage, had a player coming in on him, took it, let it go on the far side and overthrew Will McNeely.
Chance for McNeely there and kind of overthrew him. I guess he running up hard in the pocket made him overthrow it a little bit.
So the ball sitting at, actually, why have they sat it at midfield? The back judge came and set the ball down at midfield, but it should be set on the Chiefs' 47-yard line. And then it was like he wanted to argue with the lineman. No, it's up here. No, the down marker's at the 47. Now the ball is set back on the 47. Might be a little something hidden in that liquid money portage.
Yeah, maybe so.
Nico Miller on the punt, standing at his own 32-yard line. Snap a little to his left. He gets it end-over-end punt. And J.J. Brown runs up and makes the fair catch.
Looks like
made the fair catch signal and then catches it on the run and continues to run, but caught the ball. I believe they're going to spot it right on the 25-yard line. That's where Myrtle Beach will set up shop here. 1st and 10, 1 minute 29 seconds, or 1 minute 28 seconds, I believe, in the remaining here in the first quarter. 6-0 your score. Myrtle Beach leading the Chiefs. Tanner Gaddy will come out. Michael Cohen, fellow senior running back, off his right hip. Gaddy, left-handed senior quarterback. Takes the snap, looking to the left. He hits his man. I believe that is J.J. Brown again.
Brown actually ran backwards there, so he doesn't get forward progress on that.
That was Rio Stevenson and Jason Bellamy in on the tackle. Gain of 5, 2nd down and 5.
He actually caught it at a gain of about 8 and
ran backwards.
Not a good decision there by Brown, but the Chiefs will definitely take it.
2nd and 5, Gaddy with Cohen off his left hip. Again, Gaddy drops back to pass, taking a look down the left side. That's going to be a gain of 9 yards. Reception by J.J. Brown, and that is another 1st down for the Myrtle Beach Seahawks out of their own 39-yard line. Empty backfield now for Gaddy. He's got 3 wideouts to the right, 2 to the left. Gaddy takes a snap. He's looking downfield left, and that was a fly route. He just overthrows.
They're going to call a flag here on Rio Stevenson for saying he held him up, I believe, but I did not see that happen. But
we have talked about it off air. The strong suit for the Chiefs defense is in the run game. It is definitely not in pass defense, and I can guarantee you that Myrtle Beach head coach Mickey Wilson, he's seen that on tape, and Mickey's a gambler on offense. He's going to go for it. The penalty will take this into Chiefs territory at the North Myrtle Beach 46. 1st and 10, Myrtle Beach. We're coming up near the end of the first quarter, 22 and a half seconds. Gaddy hands it off to Cohen. Cohen made a couple of Chiefs miss, slips out around the right side, and that's going to be a big 1st down run. See where they spot it down. It could be at the 25-yard line, 22-yard run for Cohen. Ball clock running at 10 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. I think they're going to let it run out, and they are. We're going to head to the second quarter.
Now
Myrtle Beach 6.
North Myrtle Beach just called a timeout.
So North Myrtle Beach calls a timeout with 10 seconds to go. Myrtle Beach was fine with letting the quarter run out. And North Myrtle Beach calls a timeout. So 10.6 seconds remaining. That's interesting.
Yeah. I don't know why we would have done that, but hey.
So 10.6 seconds to go. Ball is sitting on the 25-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10, Myrtle Beach. Cohen had just run for the first down, and actually ball's on the 26-yard line, not the 25. So I was going to say now for the last play, but after seeing that timeout, I don't think anything's assured.
Who knows?
Gaddy, empty backfield, 5 wide receivers, 3 of them to the right. He's looking to the right, looking. Chiefs put pressure. Now he's got a man that's wide open at the 10-yard line to the 5. He's going to be taken down. Nice open field tackle.
I believe that was Brown.
That was J.J. Brown, Bannon Hill with the tackle.
1 second.
And there is 0.1 second left. Now that clock's going to start, and as long as nobody calls a timeout, we're going to the second quarter. We're going to be back for second quarter action. 1st and goal for the Myrtle Beach Seahawks at the 5-yard line. You're listening to North Myrtle Beach High School football on the Chief Sports Network, presented by Charlie Stewart State Farm.
It's tough out there trying to stretch every paycheck a little further than the last one. It means cutting costs, and one of the best places to start is the office of State Farm agent Charlie Stewart, because he'll do a free discount double check to make sure you're getting the car insurance discounts you deserve, up to 40%. So give State Farm agent Charlie Stewart a call today, because being there to help keep more of your money in your pocket is why he's here.
And like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Myrtle Beach Construction Company is your chief connection to home and commercial new builds, renovations, remodels, and repairs. Stick-built or metal buildings, concrete or fencing, they provide a quality product on time at fair value. Serving Horry County and surrounding areas. Find them online at myrtlebeachconstructioncompany.com. Myrtle Beach Construction Company offers a wide range of home repairs, installation services, maintenance services, and remodeling projects. Stop by and see Porter at 4257 Sea Mountain Highway. It's Myrtle Beach Construction Company, proud supporters of our Chiefs.
Now back to second quarter action, sponsored by First Flight Stairs and Specialty Millwork on Hot Talk 99.5 WRNN.
Out for the second quarter, first play of the second quarter, and that's Tanner Gaddy, quarterback. In pistol, off his right hip is Michael Cohen. He hands off to Cohen up the middle. Chiefs making a nice tackle as he went taking off up the middle. That's going to be a 2-yard gain, though, 2nd and goal, but ball sitting at the 3-yard line. Nice job by the interior of the defensive line. Quickly back up. Gaddy turns around, hands off to Cohen again, and the Chiefs are all over him in the backfield there with the initial contact in the backfield. Dustin Clement.
Several other Chiefs getting in on that. Asa Parker, Colby, man, I keep calling him that, Brycey Gore. Couple other guys on there as well.
That's a 4-yard loss, 3rd and goal, but the ball now all the way back at the 7-yard line. Tanner Gaddy in pistol. Chiefs need a big stop here. Ball snapped, flag came out before the play. Usually you would think that is going to be a false start.
I believe it is.
I think that wide receiver on that far side, that was J.J. Brown, and that's exactly where Gaddy was looking when he took the snap, took off just a little early. That is a false start against Myrtle Beach. So we've gone from 1st and goal at the 5. Now it's 3rd and goal, ball sitting at the 12-yard line. Tanner Gaddy. Michael Cohen in the backfield. Pair of wideouts to the left. Now we're going to have movement all over the place, but nobody has set yet, and Mickey Wilson calls a timeout. Seahawks timeout, 10 minutes, 41 seconds to go here in the second quarter. We're going to take one as well. We'll be right back on the Chief Sports Network, presented by Charlie Stewart State Farm.
First Flight Stairs and Specialty Millwork is proud to support the Chiefs. Chief alumni Abe White and his staff create amazing custom stairs and cabinetry, specializing in curved staircases, entertainment centers, kitchen cabinets, and mantels. First Flight can create you a one-of-a-kind home centerpiece. Call Abe at 843-458-5317. That's 843-458-5317. And let First Flight Stairs and Specialty Millwork bring your creative ideas to life.
Now back to second quarter action, sponsored by First Flight Stairs and Specialty Millwork on Hot Talk 99.5 WRNN.
Taking a quick look at the R.W. Woods Grill area scoreboard, Aner opened the game with Loris with an 8+ minute drive, but came up empty-handed, and since then, Loris has scored 14 unanswered. They're up 14-0 at home against Aner. Third down and goal. Ball sitting at the 12-yard line. Tanner Gaddy in pistol with Michael Cohen. Gaddy rolls out to his right, looking back to the left. A lot of pressure by the Chiefs. There's nobody over there.
He did not get outside of the tackle box, I did not think.
Yeah, there should definitely be a flag thrown for intentional grounding. There were no receivers within, 15 yards of the ball. Everybody was on the inside.
Yeah,
but great pressure by the front. Dustin Clement, Dalen Bennett, Keith Allison, all putting pressure. So from first and goal at the 5, and on comes the field goal unit.
Attempting a
This will be
29-yarder.
Attempt from the 19, 29-yard attempt. Kicks up and splits the upright. Is good from Henry Daniels. So 9-0. Myrtle Beach leads our Chiefs. 10 minutes, 27 seconds to go. We'll be right back with more on the Chiefs Sports Network, presented by Charlie Stewart State Farm.
When your business technology is in the red zone, you need a trusted team to take it across the goal line. Creative Consultants Group is your hometown MVP for IT and cybersecurity. From managed services to 24/7 security monitoring, we keep your systems running and your data safe so you can focus on winning. Don't wait for a fumble. Call Creative Consultants Group at 843-234-9980 or visit ccgpro.com. Creative Consultants Group, securing your business one touchdown at a time.
Now back to second quarter action, sponsored by First Flight Stairs and Specialty Millwork on Hot Talk 99.5 WRNN.
We're back here in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Doug Shaw Memorial Stadium, where the Myrtle Beach Seahawks lead our Chiefs 9-0. After the 29-yard field goal by Henry Daniel, kicking off. Now left to right for the Seahawks.
Squib kick.
Squib kick, bounces, takes a good bounce for the Chiefs up in the air. He takes it running at about the 25-yard line, going to get out over the 40.
I'm not sure who that was.
Yeah, sorry, I was updating the score before I got yelled at by someone. If you, of course, listening on WRNN, you can also watch the game live on our NMB Chiefs Facebook page as well as the Chiefs Sports Network's YouTube channel. Chiefs will take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line. Will McNeely with Jonathan Evans on his right hip. McNeely takes a snap. Fake the handoff, pulls it out around to the right, and he's at the 50, the 40, stepping away, and Will McNeely is going to get tripped up by the shoelaces. He was tripped up at about the 30-yard line, stumbles forward before he goes down inside the 20. The Chiefs have entered the 8-4-3 Printing and More red zone, and they have also picked up the Brisket Barbecue first down, their first Brisket Barbecue first down of the game.
Spotted the ball on the 17-yard line, I believe.
1st and 10 Chiefs. Great run by Will McNeely and great read. He held that ball in there for quite a long time to Jonathan Evans. Defensive end came down. He went out around the right side, and that is speed from 6'2", 220 plus.
Mason Walker
and the quarterback, Mason Walker. The handoff there went to Will McNeely. It's going to be a 3-yard gain. Second down and 7 coming up.
Chiefs looking at sideline for a little direction here as they line up.
Mason Walker takes the snap in pistol. Quick pass out to Rio Stevenson. He's hit behind the line of scrimmage, spins out of that, gets a couple of, well, thought he was going to get a couple of yards. I think he just got back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, Rio caught that ball a little bit low, and it was kind of didn't get a good start on the play, and by the time he was able to catch it and get back up, the Seahawks were all over him.
Yeah, loss of 1 yard, third down and 8 coming up for the Chiefs. Ball sitting dead on the 15-yard line. Mason Walker with Jonathan Evans off his left hip. He drops back looking downfield. Pass over the middle. Was looking for Will McNeely, but that ball is going to be overthrown. Brings up fourth down. That's going to bring up Nico Miller. Chiefs passing attack. This might be the most we've passed all year. 6 passes attempts so far. 1 for 5 are the Chiefs, and 1 completion was a loss of a yard. Nico Miller, who connected on from 41 last week. This ball is going to be spotted at the 22-yard line. 32-yard attempt coming up. Snap and hold are good. Kick.
It's going to be good.
Is good, just barely across the crossbar. It's kind of like a chip shot kick by Nico Miller, but with 8 minutes, 19 seconds to go, Chiefs are on the board. 9-3, Myrtle Beach. We'll be right back on the Chief Sports Network, presented by Charlie Stewart State Farm.
Atlantic Collision is your hometown full-service body shop. With over 30 years experience in the industry, Atlantic Collision can handle everything from small dent repairs to major collision repairs, including dealing with your insurance company. Need a new paint job on your vehicle? They can handle that as well. Fast turnaround times and competitive pricing have made Atlantic Collision the area's most trusted auto repair technicians. Find them at 460 Sand Ridge Road in Little River or call 843-390-4293 for Atlantic Collision.
Now back to second quarter action, sponsored by First Flight Stairs and Specialty Millwork on Hot Talk 99.5 WRNN.
Fresh off of a field goal that puts the Chiefs on the scoreboard with 32-yard field goal by Nico Miller. Now 5 for 5 in field goals on the season. He'll line up to kick off from his own 40-yard line, kicking off right to left. Myrtle Beach 9, North Myrtle Beach 3. 8 minutes, 19 seconds to play here in the first half. I guess with Halloween night, but it's a small crowd here in Myrtle Beach.
Yeah, it is a rather small crowd.
Kickoff taken at the 20-yard line on the far side. Oh, the Myrtle Beach Seahawks. He's going to get up ahead over the 25 to about the 28, 29-yard line before a host of Chiefs in to make the tackle.
Ironically, Wayne, these two teams have had quite a few matchups on Halloween night over the years.
Well, that's
the last game of the season.
Yeah, the big rivalry game always at the end.
On Halloween night.
So the Myrtle Beach Seahawks will take over at their own 28-yard line. Tanner Gaddy, quarterback in pistol, Michael Cohen. Now Michael Cohen moves out to a wideout over on the left side. So Gaddy all alone hits his receiver right across the middle, just tight end, came out, found an open spot and just sat in it. That's his second catch of the game. That's Billy Miller. He caught the deflected pass earlier, catches this one for a gain of 6, makes it 2nd and 4. Gaddy has 3 wideouts to the left, takes a snap. He's looking to the left, looking. He's got a man streaking downfield. In fact, he had 2 that were behind the Chiefs defenders, and he overthrew everybody by about 5 yards. Gaddy had completed 6 passes in a row before that incomplete pass. He's now 6 for 9 in the game. Quick look at the Livingston's cleaning and restoration flash stats.
Another third down opportunity here for the Chiefs defense. We got to get a stop here.
3rd down and 4. Chiefs showing blitz. Now they back off. Gaddy takes a look over at head coach Mickey Wilson. New play called out. Now the 3rd down and 4 play.
That's going to be a delay.
Or
game.
now
It's going to be a delay of game, Wayne.
I'm not sure what Mickey Wilson was pointing at the back referee like he was supposed to do something about it. I mean, the clock starts at 25 and it goes all the way to 0, and if you can't snap it in between there, that's what you get. So that loss of 5, 3rd down and 9. Now for Myrtle Beach. A pair of wideouts on each side for Tanner Gaddy. Michael Cohen sets up in the backfield. Cohen with the screen pass. He's at the 30, 35. He's going to pick up the 1st down and more before the Chiefs there to make the tackle. Now Ray Hanna comes up to make the tackle, but that's a big 1st down pickup.
Yeah, he got some good blockers going for him there, Cohen did, and able to get quite a bit of yardage on the short screen pass.
21-yard pickup for Cohen.
Gaddy on
I look down.
Left sprint out. Yeah, he just left sprint out. Kind of flooded over on hit a small bench route on the outside. Quick catch and step out of bounds.
Another 1st down, and have moved into Chiefs territories now, just inside the Chiefs' 40-yard line at about the 39. 3 wideouts to the right, 1 to the left. Myrtle Beach opening up the air attack. Going back the other way, this time handoff to Cohen, and Cohen is going to get downfield. That's going to be another 1st down. When he went backside, there was nobody on that outside contain for the Chiefs.
Yeah, they kind of countered to the right, and then all of a sudden Gaddy just hands it back off to him going to the left. And there was nobody there. Kind of came around the outside. And
it's about a 15-yard gain for Cohen and a Chief player down on the field. While we've got a official timeout, we're going to take one as well. We'll be right back. We've got 6 minutes, 55 seconds to play here in the first half. 9-3 Myrtle Beach, but the Seahawks driving. We'll be right back on the Chief Sports Network, presented by Charlie Stewart State Farm.
First Flight Stairs and Specialty Millwork is proud to support the Chiefs. Chief alumni Abe White and his staff create amazing custom stairs and cabinetry, specializing in curved staircases, entertainment centers, kitchen cabinets, and mantels. First Flight can create you a one-of-a-kind home centerpiece. Call Abe at 843-458-5317. That's 843-458-5317. And let First Flight Stairs and Specialty Millwork bring your creative ideas to life.
Now back to second quarter action, sponsored by First Flight Stairs and Specialty Millwork on Hot Talk 99.5 WRNN.
The injured North Myrtle Beach Chief is off the field, walked off. That's Jimmy McCullough. Myrtle Beach take over or continue their drive. 1st down, they've moved inside the 25. Ball spotted at the 24-yard line of the North Myrtle Beach Chiefs. 1st and 10. Tanner Gaddy and crew on the move against the Chiefs. He's got Michael Cohen to his right. He's going to hand off to Cohen. Cohen tripped up in the backfield and is going to be taken down in the backfield. Good pressure initially, and then Bannon Hill comes up.
Brycey Gore coming with a stunt from the outside. Came around the back and went right over the center. Almost busted that play up from the get-go, but still slowed it down enough to make a big difference for the Chiefs there.
I was going to say, now while not making the play, he did slow that up. And Chiefs, 1 yard loss. 2nd down and 11. Gaddy looking into the end zone, and he is wide open. I'm not sure where the defense was, who was supposed to be covering him, but that's J.J. Brown from 21 yards out, I believe.
Yeah, major miscommunication there in the defensive backfield. Ray Hanna came running up, and I believe he might have had deep responsibility there. I might be wrong, but it looked like he did. And then Mike Cavallini kind of tried to catch up, but coming from the linebacker position to cover deep was pretty tough for him. So I don't know. That
I'll tell you, we saw one
definitely looked like a miscommunication.
We saw one like that. The Coastal Carolina scoring against Marshall last night, where both of the defenders bit on the short route. The extra point attempt is good. Myrtle Beach now leads the Chiefs 16-3. And this next possession, all possessions are important, but this next possession is incredibly important. You can't fall further behind.
You got to answer it. You got 6 minutes left in the half. You got to put something together here, do something. Great opportunity if we can, because we get the ball to start the half, the second half. So play your cards right. You literally have back-to-back possessions. If you play your cards right, of course.
Well, Chiefs down to 2 timeouts. As we called one right at the end of the first quarter. 6 minutes, 18 seconds to go here for the Chiefs, though, as they will be receiving. On our right-hand side, back deep for the Chiefs is Rio Stevenson. And over on the far side, that's Braden Pagan. Kickoff this time, a line drive kick. Again, going to be taken by the up man at about the 25-yard line. Makes a couple of players miss.
Good field position.
We'll wait to see who that was that it was Jason Bellamy
I want to say it
for
was
the
Jason
Chiefs.
Bellamy. That's what I thought.
That was a line drive kick. Now, if he hadn't caught that, that was going out of bounds. Because he called it right there along the sidelines. But because it was a line drive kick, got a nice return out of it. So the Chiefs, nice field position here, but need to get something started on offense. Really have not gotten much going except for the one long run by Will McNeely of 42 yards.
Rio Stevenson around the edge.
Rio Stevenson, normal wide receiver.
Going to be a flag, though, Wayne.
Got a flag laying at about the 45-yard line. Going to guess we're going to see a hold call against North Myrtle Beach. Waiting on the head official as he is getting some words from the Actually, I'm not sure who he was talking to. He's the one that threw the flag. It's going to be a hold. They've backed it up 10 yards. Did we ever get a signal?
I never saw a signal.
He picked his flag up. I guess he figured his job was done. So, loss of 10, but it was a spot foul. Chiefs still first down, but now first down and 16. That works out to a gain of 4 on the play for Rio Stevenson. Will McNeely, quarterback, hands off up the middle's Jonathan Evans. He's going to get back up to the original line of scrimmage. Gain of 6 on the play before he's taken down. Nice hard run going up the middle for Jonathan Evans. That brings up second down and 10.
Justin Clement coming into the lineup for the Chiefs.
Will McNeely will stay in at quarterback. Jonathan Evans, running back. Pagan, the wide receiver on the near side. All the rest of the Chiefs packed in along the line, and it's going to be Clement, the H-back, lined up right behind the right guard, takes the direct snap. Gets ahead for a gain of 4. They're going to mark him with some forward progress to the 24-yard line. That's going to be third down and 6. That's still, to me, I even watched it a few times in practice. It's just one of the strangest plays as they go up in that H-back, and they actually stand there with their hands out like, give me, give me, give me. And they just kind of roll the ball onto the ground, and Clement picks it up. Again, gain of 4, but third down and 6. McNeely in pistol. Hands off to Rio Stevenson. Rio working the right side. Nice tackle. See if we can get the number. I believe that's number 1. Antonio Brown, the linebacker, comes up, makes the play. The Chiefs needed 6. They got 4. 4th and 2 coming up.
Big decision here.
Looks like the Chiefs are going to leave the offense on the field. Quickly up. Will McNeely in pistol.
Believe they
hard
jumped.
Snaps, and I think it worked, or hard count. And that is going to be a Brisket Barbecue first down.
Drawing the Seahawks off sides. Got to be a little frustrating in that situation. Chiefs get a brand new set of downs on the other side of the field now, on the 47-yard line of the Seahawks, with just under 3:45 left in the game, or in the half.
Coming up at halftime, we've got an interview I did a few days ago with Vanna White.
Like to buy a vowel.
I'd like to buy a touchdown. Will McNeely takes off around the right side. He's got the Brisket. I'm sorry, we already had a first down. He's got a Brisket Barbecue second down coming up. Gain of 2 yards on the play. Looked through my binocular, saw that marker, and yeah, he picked it up. Oh, wait, he just did pick it up. Second down and 8 coming up for the Chiefs. Ball sitting on the Myrtle Beach 45-yard line. Clock rolling down here in the first half. Under 3 minutes now, 2 minutes, 50 seconds. Will McNeely with Jonathan Evans. Pagan, his wide out to the right side. Fakes the handoff. Evans pulls it, comes near side. One player tried to arm tackle him. You are not going to arm tackle.
Down. That's
Will
another
McNeely.
Brisket Barbecue first down, Wayne.
That is first down. They mark it on the, well, I say it's first down, and they still haven't moved it.
You got to move it. Come on.
Come on. We've already called it. Ryan Ellswick, the PA announcer here at Myrtle Beach, announced first down.
I've already got my macaroni on the plate, my mac and cheese, my barbecue sauce ready. There we go.
Hey,
first down.
He heard you. First down, Brisket Barbecue, first down for the Chiefs. Talked him into it. He was hungry too. Will McNeely.
And just in case anybody was wondering, my barbecue sauce is vinegar-based.
And at Brisket Barbecue, they make their own sauces. I usually don't like vinegar-based barbecue sauce, but I love the vinegar base there at Brisket. Will McNeely takes the first down snap, hit at the line of scrimmage, continues to power forward. He's going to pick up 4 yards, second down and 6 for the Chiefs. Clock continues to roll, under 2 minutes now at 1 minute and 54 seconds. Chiefs sitting on the 34-yard line. Ball snap this time. The H-back takes it up the middle. We will see where they give him forward progress. They're going to give it to the 30-yard line. The Chiefs are going to call a timeout. When we come back from this timeout, it is going to be third down and a long 2 for the Chiefs.
1:38 left in the half here.
We'll be right back with this third down play on the Chiefs Sports Network, presented by Charlie Stewart State Farm.
When your business technology is in the red zone, you need a trusted team to take it across the goal line. Creative Consultants Group is your hometown MVP for IT and cybersecurity. From managed services to 24/7 security monitoring, we keep your systems running and your data safe so you can focus on winning. Don't wait for a fumble. Call Creative Consultants Group at 843-234-9980 or visit ccgpro.com. Creative Consultants Group, securing your business one touchdown at a time.
Now back to second quarter action, sponsored by First Flight Stairs and Specialty Millwork on Hot Talk 99.5 WRNN.
And as we come back to third down action, there was a discussion between Coach Hill and the officials. I'm not sure Coach Hill marked down the timeout that was taken with 10 seconds to go in the first quarter.
I'm not sure either, but
third down, Long 2, just about 3. Mason Walker drops back. He's going to take off running. He's got the Brisket Barbecue first down. He needed 3. He's going to pick up 4. Brisket Barbecue first down for the Chiefs.
Got to get on the ball here. Got to get on the ball and get lined up and run something. Let's go. 1:25 left in the half as soon as they wind the clock here, Wayne.
Mason Walker still in at quarterback. Jonathan Evans off his right hip.
Notably,
Rio Stevenson.
Will McNeely at the right wing there.
Walker rolls to the right, hits Will McNeely. Will McNeely, quick catch, runs out of bounds, stops the clock. Gain of 4. Nice job by Will there. Just take the ball, get a couple of yards, get out of bounds. 2nd down and 6. Ball sitting on the 23-yard line of the Myrtle Beach Seahawks. Walker fakes a short pass, throws to Will McNeely, and headhunting comes the Myrtle Beach Seahawks defense. The ball was off his hands. Coming in with a hard hit was Tyree Coffin.
I'm not calling that pass interference, but it was head-on-head contact.
It was forearms to head as he threw both of his arms right into the helmet of Will McNeely. Pass was a nice initial move. Pass overthrown. 3rd down and 6 coming up here for North Myrtle Beach. Mason Walker takes a snap and pistol, looking to his left, and would have been an interception if he was a receiver, but that's why he's playing defense. Moses McFarland. Ball hit him right in the hands.
Looking like Mr. Miller's going to come on out for
Nico Miller going to come out for a
goal attempt. Looks like he's going to be kicking from the 29-yard line.
A 39-yard attempt coming up for Nico Miller. Sophomore kicker for the Chiefs. Has the only 3 points so far. Snap is good, hold good, leg sweep, and the ball is up and through the uprights from 39 yards. Nico Miller, 53 seconds to go. Helps close the gap a little for the Chiefs, 16-6. This is one thing. Normally with 53 seconds on the clock, not that you're going to sit back and think that it's going to be over, but usually, I don't know, I think it's just playing Myrtle Beach and knowing that they have that big play mentality of their head coach.
They have a high-octane offense that can score very quickly. You have to be very cognizant of that here in this situation. Definitely want to get to halftime without allowing another score. We do get the ball back to start the second half, which would be basically like getting the ball back over after 53 seconds here. So
you want to make a good kickoff here, not get it to one of their into the hands of one of their dangerous return guys. Get a good kickoff and good coverage. Nice high pooch kick, going to be taken at the 15-yard line on the far side, coming back towards the middle. Chiefs are going to hem him up, take him down at the 25-yard line. Nairé Hanna, Bannon Hill, quite a few others in on the play there for the Chiefs. 1st and 10, their own 25 come the Myrtle Beach Seahawks. There are 47.7 seconds left here in the first half. Myrtle Beach with that 16-6 lead, and the Chiefs would love get the stop, let the clock run out, keep this a 10-point game, and then as you said, Chiefs won that Monkeys of Myrtle Beach coin toss, deferred to the second half, so they will get the opening kickoff. Tanner Gaddy comes out in pistol. Michael Cohen to his left. He's got a pair of wideouts each way. Drops back, looking. Good coverage downfield. Now he takes off running and is going to continue. Chiefs going to chase him out of bounds.
Chased out by Jonathan Evans there.
It's going to be about a 6-yard gain by Gaddy. 2nd down and 4. That ran off, though, quite a few seconds. Well, it's only down to 39. That only took 8 seconds.
Definitely seems like that should have taken more time. But.
Ball out to the 31-yard line after the 6-yard gain by Gaddy. Gaddy in pistol takes the snap, rolls to his left, looking downfield, nobody open, throws down the left side, and that was caught. That was the receiver, and that's J.J. Brown. In fact, flag on the play, though, and that's going to be against Myrtle Beach, as Myrtle Beach is already coming back.
You know, Brown was covered there, and it was almost like our defensive back just lost footing and got caught up on his own feet, and Brown just kind of slipped up underneath him and made the catch. Thank goodness the
hold call against the Seahawks.
Seahawks offensive line doing a little work with the hands and gets the play called back for us.
2nd down and 13 coming up, and exactly what you said. We had great coverage there, but we didn't turn that into knocking the ball away, and J.J. Brown was able to come back and make the play. And on the 3rd down play, they draw play to Cohen. And Cohen's going to get a big gain, about 20. Nope, I'm sorry. He stepped out back here at the 38-yard line. And about a 17-yard gain by Cohen. Be 1st and 10. 14 seconds remaining. Ball sitting on the 37-yard line of the Seahawks. 3 wideouts to the right, 2 to the left. Chiefs, a lot of guys back in coverage. Pass deep over out to the left side. It's going to fall incomplete. There in coverage for the Chiefs was Jonathan Evans. Make it 2nd down and 10. 10.4 seconds remaining. Couple more plays will end this half. The Chiefs defense going to have to tighten up on the backside because Myrtle Beach has a lot of weapons and they will go deep on you. Gaddy drops back, looking, nobody there, takes off running up the middle, and he's just going to run out of bounds.
4 seconds remaining.
One more play, 3rd down and 10 coming up here in the
final seconds of the second half.
Quarter. Last 4 seconds to tick away here in the first half. Going to say a lot of time on the play clock.
Chiefs are going to take a timeout here, Wayne.
Yep, this is a good. That's actually I like this timeout because obviously they're going to take a chance because you've always got that chance to get that defensive penalty call. So
you want to set up, make sure you don't have anything get behind you. You want to keep everything in front of you in the defensive backfield. Tell your guys up front, hey, we're not jumping, we're not doing anything like that. We're just casual pass rush, get something back there, but we don't need to, get any silly penalties on ourselves to let them get extra plays after the time runs out.
And probably reiterate on that backside, we want you to knock the ball down, but if you don't know 100% that you can knock it down, let them make the catch and then take them down. Because with 4 seconds left, it's not, this is a scoring play. You either score on this or we're going to half.
Right.
Tanner Gaddy, again, the left-handed senior, is going to be standing at his own 30-yard line in pistol. 2 wideouts to each side, and Cohen, his running back, now moves up to a tight end spot on the left. He's looking down the left.
He goes deep.
Goes deep down the right side, and there comes the flag. Exactly what we were talking about for the North Myrtle Beach Chiefs. Laid off in coverage. That was Brycey Gore. And again, you let him make that catch and then knock him down.
Well, you want to be behind him. You want to be behind him. You don't want to have him behind you, and that was why he ended up getting into that situation there, Wayne.
So they're going to move that ball 15 yards. So now instead of Gaddy having to heave the ball and get it down to about the 10 or 12-yard line. This heave is going to go into the end zone. Waiting on the officials to walk this off, finally.
I mean, I'm still trying to understand how there's 1 second left on the clock. I mean, is that...
There is a slow trigger finger.
Yes.
It is blatantly obvious that Ross Isom is not running the clock here in Myrtle Beach. Okay. Barring a defensive penalty, and now Myrtle Beach is going to call a timeout.
Of course.
So barring a defensive penalty, this will be the last play coming up, because no matter how slow the clock operator is on the trigger finger, he can't be this slow.
Hey,
right?
I mean, I'm not going to speak on that because, hey.
Yeah, anything can happen.
Yes.
We have proven that year after year. Folks, we're going to take a look real quick at the R.W. Woods Grill area scoreboard. At the half, Loris leads Aner 35-0. At the half, Socastee got off the snide last week, and now we're up 14-7 at half over St. James.
Yeah.
Carolina Forest all over Conway in the second quarter, 28-0. In the Columbia area, I had asked Eric Weiss to kind of keep an eye on Westwood, since everyone believes that's where we'll be going next week. If that does happen, Westwood trailing Sumter. Sumter's got a good squad, and Sumter only up 7-0 in the second quarter against Westwood. We'll talk a little bit more about Westwood in the second half. The throw comes from Gaddy. And I believe knocked down, incomplete at the goal line.
Rio Stevenson knocked that down, yes.
So, hey, guess what? The half ends. We're going to go to the half. 16-6, Myrtle Beach leading the Chiefs. We're going to be right back with our halftime guest, North Myrtle Beach alum Vanna White. Right after these words on the Chiefs Sports Network, presented by Charlie Stewart State Farm.
Stay comfortable all year round with Martin Heat and Air, serving North Myrtle Beach and the surrounding areas, including Myrtle Beach, Conway, Longs, and Little River. From routine maintenance to annual service agreements and new installations, we handle all your HVAC needs with expertise and care. Call us today at 843-663-3504 or visit us online at martinheatandair.com. Martin Heat and Air, providing quality work with integrity.
This is Greg Hembry, your state senator, with this week's Minute from the Senate, Sports Volunteers. When we watch our Chiefs play on Friday night, our attention is on the players. To be sure, the players work hard in practice and on the field to bring us great football. But many others put in time and effort to make our experience complete. The Chiefs marching band and our cheerleaders put in hour after hour to prepare for Friday night. The Booster Club and the maintenance staff keep the facilities clean, clipped, and in good shape. The team trainers, our security staff, the Horry County Police and EMTs keep our players and fans safe. Volunteers run our very busy concession stand and help out in many other ways. As you watch or listen to the game this Friday, think about all the people that give their time so that we can have a good time. And if you get a chance, say thank you. This is your state senator, Greg Hembry. Go Chiefs!
Atlantic Collision is your hometown full-service body shop. With over 30 years experience in the industry, Atlantic Collision can handle everything from small dent repairs to major collision repairs, including dealing with your insurance company. Need a new paint job of your vehicle? They can handle that as well. Fast turnaround times and competitive pricing have made Atlantic Collision the area's most trusted auto repair technicians. Find them at 460 Sand Ridge Road in Little River or call 843-390-4293 for Atlantic Collision.
Hey Chief fans, this is Trey White with RE/MAX Southern Shores. As a proud Chief alumni, I know the thrill of a great game and the excitement of finding you the perfect home. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or invest, I've got the game plan to help you score big. Let's blitz through the market together and find your dream home. Don't punt on your real estate dreams. Give me a call at 843-421-7544. Your winning move in real estate is just a call away.
For
quality, pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, First Choice Auto Sales in Little River should be your first stop. Chief alumnus Tim Williams and his staff specialize in offering top quality automobiles at a reasonable price.
Stop by and see us and let us help you find the perfect car, truck, or SUV. We're on Highway 9 East in Little River. You can find our inventory at firstchoiceautosc.com.
First Choice Auto, your chief connection to quality pre-owned automobiles.
Now back to the Martin Heaton Air Halftime Show on Hot Talk 99.5 WRNM.
As we continue the Martin Heaton Air Halftime Show, we welcome you back into the Kevin Barbaro Construction broadcast booth. Tonight, our halftime guest is a native of North Myrtle Beach, a Chiefs alum. Welcome in the star of Wheel of Fortune, Miss Vanna White. Vanna, thank you very much for joining us.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
Yeah, this is I get the question a lot, are you related to Vanna? And I'm like, no, but luckily I have known her, and we really got to know you when your kids and my kids were growing up, kind of the same age, and y'all were coming down here a lot during the summer, and they were able to play a lot together. So it's been a long friendship.
Yes, it has. And even though we're not blood related, you guys are still family to me because we have so many great memories of growing up with our children.
Oh, 100%. So let's go back and talk about the old days back at North Myrtle Beach High School. You were a cheerleader at North Myrtle Beach. In fact, it's come up since I let a couple of people know that I was going to be doing this interview. Kristen Wilkerson, who's the head cheerleading coach, they've got their competitive cheer season going on, and they have been in 4 competitions. They've won 3 of those and finished second in one. So she said, yes. She said, I know that Vanna was a cheerleader when she was here. So be sure to tell us how good we're doing.
Hey, I'm so proud of them. That's awesome.
Yeah, they're doing well. But so obviously, Wheel of Fortune. I mean, you've done a lot of other things, but that's what everybody knows you for. 43 years as the co-host of Wheel of Fortune, all the way back in 1982. Did you expect 43 years?
No. I remember when I first got the job, I was sitting in the makeup chair next to Pat, and we were getting our makeup done, and I turned to him and I said, I wonder where we'll be in 10 years. And it's been 43. Crazy.
Yeah, so
but I'm so thankful. I love my job, and I want to thank everybody out there for watching and enjoying our show and for their loyalty. We would not be here without all of you. So thank you.
Well, and it's another question that I get quite a bit when your name comes up. It's like, how is she? Is she like she seems on the show? And I'm like, she is hometown North Myrtle Beach, one of the most genuine people you'll ever meet.
Oh, well, thank you. One of my sayings is, you can take the girl out of the country, but you can't take the country out of the girl. Is that, I mean, hey, I'm from the South, and you know how we are down there. We're friendly. We're just open, and I still, even though I don't live there anymore, it is ingrained in me, and my parents raised me well, and I'm just a down home Southern girl.
Well, that was always enjoyed. Got to talk to Mr. Herbert, your father, quite a bit through the years, and yeah, he'd always have to update me on how you were doing in California. So he was definitely a proud father. And another thing, so I know you got a few hobbies, real estate being a big one, but it's not only a hobby; it's a job of yours. But one of your hobbies is crocheting, and my oldest granddaughter Oakley, she's lucky enough to have a blanket that you made for her, and that actually just came up in conversation a couple of days ago. So it's nice to have that piece of our close knit family. To go back on. In fact, I think they took it out and had Laney using it the other night.
Oh, that's so sweet. I love to crochet, and my grandmother taught me when I was a little girl, right there on Main Street in her little house where Kroger is now. And I have, crocheted for a long time, and I also have my own line of yarn called Vanna's Choice, which I donate half of my proceeds to St. Jude. So it's my way of giving back, and I'm doing something I love, and I'm also giving something that I love. So it's a wonderful thing.
Yeah, and I've obviously for years St. Jude's has been one of your favorite charities.
For sure, they do so much for so many people, and I am when I first decided what charity am I going to really get involved with, I went to Memphis and I saw the facility and I saw what they did. Not only do they take care of these children, they also have a research department. They come up with they're able to create cures for things. So it's just wonderful.
Yeah,
they touch my heart. They do so much for so many.
So much for so many kids, and then they also, working with the families when they're going through that. Yeah, I've been able to be around St. Jude's a little bit with a friend of mine, and some people that he's with. They do a lot of work with St. Jude's, and it's an amazing group of people. So let's talk a little bit about Wheel of Fortune, because in a couple of these questions, like I've never asked because we're family, we're so close of friends. Yeah. I don't ever ask questions about shop. So okay. Couple of your most memorable memories of Wheel of Fortune over 43 years.
Wow. I remember one of the things that stick out, a gentleman had won a brand new car, and he turned to Pat and said, "I don't have to take the bus anymore." And to me, It made an impact. It's like our show opens up so many doors for so many people, and people make a down payment on their first house. They go on a honeymoon with a beautiful vacation. It's a happy show, and it fulfills so many people, which I absolutely love. And just recently, we had a $1 million winner on the show, instant millionaire. And of course, those were always exciting too.
Oh yeah, that's amazing. And it's one of those things, like all of the years that you and Pat were together, and I never met Pat Sajak. I heard you talk about him, but there was that was family for you too, and you could, just knowing how you are and how genuine you are, you could tell that really came through on the set and through the show about, just how close y'all were and how just natural it was.
And we are still close. We worked together for 42 wonderful years. Never had an argument. We had one argument, and that was because he said, how can you put ketchup on your hot dog? That was our argument. You can't put ketchup on a hot dog. So, but other than that, it was, that was it. And I stay in touch with him. He is happily retired, enjoying life. We talk all the time. So we're still great friends, and he's still family, of course, him and his whole family.
That's awesome.
And of course, Maggie Sajak, his daughter, is part of our show.
Right.
So she does all the, social media. So I get to have part of Pat here.
Nice.
Too.
And one other thing, and this just kind of I was thinking about it, over 43 years, obviously just in life, how many things have changed. But how has your role, obviously you went from turning letters to tapping, I don't know exactly what you termed that as, but
touching.
But from
touching letters.
From your role of not only your role, but how has the show evolved over 43 years?
Well, if you look at it, the basic show has remained the same. Not much has changed. Everybody loves solving puzzles and playing games, and that is what the core of our show is. The things that have changed has been my wardrobe, my hairstyle, because the 80s is different than today with the big hair back in the 80s. But basically, it has remained the same. Of course, we've increased dollar amounts on our wheel. Now we have $1 million on our wheel. So that part has changed. But again, it hasn't really changed if you look at the big picture.
Right, the core of it. Well, Van, I thank you again very much. Most people know we tape these interviews, and you have taken time. You're sitting in your dressing room getting ready to go do taping while we're doing this, and I greatly appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule to talk to all of us here at North Myrtle Beach.
It is my pleasure, and I want to say a big hello to everybody in North Myrtle Beach. I miss you guys. It's still my home, and I come back and visit often.
Awesome.
So I'll see you next time.
Well, definitely. Thank you again very much. Folks, don't go anywhere. We are just minutes away from the start of the second half. You're tuned into the Chief Sports Network, presented by Charlie Stewart State Farm.
Since 1947, Dews of North Myrtle Beach has been providing exceptional customer service, and that tradition continues at their new location, 2203 Highway 17 South. Dews is a family-owned appliance and heating and air sales and service company that also carries hardware. Carrying many popular lines, Dews can help you select the perfect appliance for your budget, and you can trust them with the installation and support. Stop by Dews, browse their new showroom, and say hello to an old friend. For over 65 years, Dews has been there for our community.
Come visit the family-friendly beaches of North Myrtle Beach for warm sunshine on our quiet, relaxing, clean, and safe beaches. Elliott Beach Rentals has been helping families plan their vacations for over 60 years. With hundreds of oceanfront beach homes and condos to choose from, offering the best selection, price, and value guaranteed. Trust your vacation to the experts at Elliott Beach Rentals. Call 800-525-0225 or visit online at elliottbeachrentals.com.
Hi, this is Christy Sexton with Beach Benefits Insurance. As an independent agent, that does give us the flexibility to have multiple companies to write and place business. What we are faced with here in our area right now is the market is very, very hard, meaning that companies are constantly pulling out of our state, and we basically are left with just a handful that are writing coverage in our area. The insurance market in our area is the most complicated that I can say I have seen in my 25 years of being in the business. But again, us being local folks in the area are very familiar with our area, what is going on. We are constantly doing trainings, seminars to keep up to date with the changes that are occurring in our insurance markets, and constantly looking for new companies that are coming to our area, all in the same token in making sure that we're striving to do what is best for our customers. I am Christy Sexton, and please come find out the benefits of working with Beach Benefits Insurance.
Protect what matters most and better. Enjoy your home with a more convenient and connected experience with HTC Security. With HTC Security, you can easily check surveillance cameras, control your thermostat and lights, lock your doors, and close the garage, all from the comfort of your couch, whether you're staying in or on the go. Be in better control of your home with just one tap on your smart device. To learn more, visit htcinc.net or call 843-365-2154. HTC, we're here to connect you to your world.
Myrtle Beach Construction Company is your chief connection to home and commercial new builds, renovations, remodels, and repairs. Stick built or metal buildings, concrete or fencing, they provide a quality product on time at fair value. Serving Horry County and surrounding areas. Find them online at myrtlebeachconstructioncompany.com. Myrtle Beach Construction Company offers a wide range of home repairs, installation services, maintenance services, and remodeling projects. Stop by and see Porter at 4257 Sea Mountain High. Chiefs.
Hi, it's Ryan at the North Myrtle Beach Aquatic and Fitness Center. Once a chief, always a chief. We're all about families here. We've got a full gym, 2 pools, loads of room in our workout space, kids activities, over 100 classes every week. It really is built for everyone in your family. Haven't seen us yet? Come on over and take a tour anytime. We're right behind City Hall in North Myrtle Beach. And go Chiefs!
Now back to the Martin Heaton Air Halftime Show on Hot Talk 99.5 WRMN.
And we're back at Doak Shaw Memorial Stadium here in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. The two teams warming up as we are getting ready for second half action. We're going to take a quick look Had some Livingstons, cleaning and restoration flash stats in the passing game. Mason Walker, 2 for 7, just 3 yards passing. Had a negative 1 yard pass to Rio Stevenson and then a 4-yard pass in that last drive to Will McNeely. Will McNeely in the running game, 8 carries, 60 yards, 42 of those coming on one run that set up the second field goal for the North Myrtle Beach Chiefs. 2 carries for 6 yards for Jonathan Evans, 3 carries, 7 yards for Dustin Clement, 1 carry, 4 yards for Mason Walker. These stats are all unofficial. As try my best during the game to jot them down. Problem is sometimes I forget where the ball was before that play because in the middle of a play and trying to remember to update scores and. But anyway, Tanner Gaddy, 8 for 11 tonight, 92 yards for Myrtle Beach. He has 1 touchdown pass.
Almost the opposite of Mason Walker, who's been really struggling, uncharacteristically kind of overthrowing the ball a little bit. Maybe he can settle down a little bit in the second half here and complete some of those passes that he normally completes.
Right.
Just kind of.
And Michael Cohen, the running back for Myrtle Beach, has 10 carries for 73 yards. We're ready for the Brogdon Electric power kickoff here, the second half, left to right. Myrtle Beach, ball on the ground, rolls back to about the 11-yard line, picked up by Rio Stevenson up the middle, makes a nice stop. Would-be tackler goes flying by him on the ground and gets ahead to the 35-yard line. That's where the Chiefs will take over the first possession here of the second half.
Can't say that the Chiefs return teams have done a poor job here tonight, Wayne. They've actually gotten the Chiefs in pretty solid position each time they've gotten the ball.
So Chiefs trail 16-6 as we come out here at the start of the second half. Will McNeely in at quarterback with Jonathan Evans off his right hip. Rio Stevenson, the lone wideout, to the right. Will McNeely takes off running, gets in behind that big offensive line, pushes ahead. He's going to get a gain of 6, maybe 7 yards. See where they spot it down, but that was a nice push by the right side of the defensive line. Gain of 7 here on the first play of the second half. Brings up second down and 3 as the Chiefs have moved out to their own 42-yard line. Carolina Forest in the third quarter now up on Conway 35-0 in other Region 6 action. Will McNeely in pistol, takes the snap. This time hands off to Jonathan Evans. Met maybe 1 yard past the line of scrimmage. It looks like that's where they're going to give him, well, the lines judge on the other side had the 43-yard line mark. The one on the near side probably had it more marked correctly with no gain at the 42. So 3rd and 3 coming up. That was really a nice job by the defensive front there. They took away basically both options to Will McNeely. They took him out, and they also had Jonathan Evans covered as well. Pair of backs in with Will McNeely, an extra blocker. Will McNeely takes off, and he's going to get the Brisket Barbecue first down. Needed 3, picks up 4.
The Seahawks, if you're watching online, you're seeing it. They're essentially going with a 5-3, almost a 5-4 defensive front, putting almost everybody.
Yeah, if you're wearing a black uniform with green numbers, you are in run defense tonight.
Yes.
For those of you that don't know, because I saw him walking on the sideline just a minute ago, former North Myrtle Beach athletic director Joe Quigley, the interim athletic director here at Myrtle Beach, and it hurts my heart to see him wearing that M on his helmet or on his hat. Snap comes to Will McNeely. He powers ahead. Looks like he's going to get just into Myrtle Beach territory at the 49-yard line. That's a gain of 5. Four plays in this second half for the Chiefs. All the positive yards coming on Will McNeely's 3 runs. 16 yards. Myrtle Beach jumps off sides. That is going to be encroachment against Myrtle Beach. If they mark this off right, we should get a Brisket Barbecue the easy way.
We should.
We will wait and see if they mark it down.
Going to say it was just short.
Well, they're going to say he was just short, so
nope.
No.
They're moving it.
Well, the linesman on the far side is telling them to move it. I don't think any other official knew it, but first down. Brisket Barbecue first down for the Chiefs.
First down.
6 yards to go, 5-yard penalty.
McNeely at quarterback now, looking back inside to the sideline to
Ryan Ellswick, the unbiased public address announcer, said with 6 yards to go, the 5-yard penalty gets them a first down. Ryan Ellswick's a lot like Mickey Wilson. I love him away from football.
Yeah, evidently he can't count to 5, though, because that was 5 yards to go.
Will McNeely takes the snap. Looks like he's going to run outside and then just turns it up. Coming near side, and that's going to be a gain of about 6 yards. Yeah. Second down and 4. Coming up for the Chiefs. The petty PA announcing. Did you hear that? Let's pick up a 7 yards, maybe 6. Second down and 4 coming up for the Chiefs. They've now moved inside the 40 of the Myrtle Beach Seahawks. Will McNeely takes the snap, running near side, and he gets around the outside, makes one man miss. He's at the 20, the 15. He's going to be stopped at about the 11-yard line.
Exactly at the 11-yard line, it looks like.
22-yard gain for Will McNeely. Brisket Barbecue first down. And once again, the Chiefs in the 8-4-3 Printing and More red zone. Chiefs have been in this 8-4-3 Printing and More red zone twice tonight and have only come away with 2 Nico Miller field goals. Need to stick one in the end zone. Will McNeely in pistol. Fakes the handoff to Jonathan Evans. Takes off running on the left side. It's going to be a gain of 6 yards down to the 5. Second down and 4.
Yeah, it could be pretty big here to note that we are capable of getting a first down in this series still. We can still get a first down before we score, so that could actually be pretty pivotal to the strategy here.
Pagan, the wide out to the right side. McNeely in at quarterback, takes a snap and pistol, runs to the right, and he's going to be in the end zone. Touchdown, Chiefs, a first choice auto sales touchdown, Will McNeely.
Yeah, McNeely came off the right tackle, and I think he was actually expecting some resistance to be there, but he kind of came around and really were not many Seahawks in the picture. He was able to just kind of skirt off one of them and make it all the way to the end zone.
53 yards from Will McNeely on that drive.
That puts him at 1,000, doesn't it, Wayne? Or?
That does. That puts him up over 1,000 yards. Will McNeely, and the kick is good from Nico Miller. And the Chiefs have cut this lead 16-13. Myrtle Beach, 7 minutes, 10 seconds on the clock here in the third quarter. We'll be right back on the Chiefs Sports Network, presented by Charlie Stewart State Farm.
Hey Chiefs fans, this is Dawson Hardy, former NMB football player and proud alum.
And I'm Susan Stoodle, born and raised right here in North Myrtle Beach.
I'm Greg Russ, proud Chief alum.
And I'm Kim Shelley, lifelong local and part of the Scott Ellis Ty Bellamy sales team.
Our real estate team at RE/MAX Southern Shores knows the beach.
We're proud locals with decades of experience and a winning record for our clients.
When it's time to buy or sell real estate,
call the Scott Ellis and Ty Bellamy sales team at RE/MAX Southern Shores and
Go Chiefs!
Now back to third quarter action, sponsored by the Scott Ellis and Ty Bellamy team of RE/MAX Southern Shores on Hot Talk 99.5 WRNN.
North Myrtle Beach Chiefs take the opening kickoff here in the second half. And in 4 minutes, 50 seconds, march down the field, put one in the end zone. And now the Nico Miller kickoff, a squib kick, is falling on at the 30. See where they mark it, somewhere around the...
Just above the 30-yard line, I believe.
We'll see. I think it's going to be about the 31. I'm guessing that is where they're going to put it down at the 31-yard line is where Myrtle Beach will take over. But the Chiefs have cut this lead to just 3 at 16-13. Will McNeely, 115 yards now for the Chiefs and over 1,000 yards for the season. Empty backfield for Tanner Gaddy. Looking to the left, Chiefs get pressure up the middle. Gaddy takes off running and then runs out of bounds.
I believe on the tackle kind of just drives him out of bounds.
The Chiefs so far tonight defensively in that backfield have kind of been all or nothing because we get some good coverage light there. He had nowhere to go, runs out of bounds for just a 1-yard gain, but then at other times we're leaving him wide open. 2nd and 9. Gaddy rolls to his right, looking downfield, has a man. Nice coverage by the Chiefs, but Amari Brown makes the catch just beyond the sticks. That is a 12-yard gain. The Chiefs were there to knock him out, but
Bryce Gore and Rio Stevenson both were in the location, but it's a good placement of the ball and a good catch.
Yeah, just a little late getting there. 1st and 10 for the Seahawks out at their own 43-yard line. Gaddy with Cohen, the running back. Cohen takes off over left tackle. Gain of about 5 yards as they move the ball out to the 48-yard line. Cohen with his 11th carry. I saw Michael Benson, the former president at at Coastal Carolina, who is now at West Virginia, was kind of wondering why he was in town. I know they kept their house here. I forgot he's got a daughter that is a senior, and she was honored tonight as one of the senior cheerleaders here for Myrtle Beach. The pass out into the flat behind the line of scrimmage.
I see a flag over there as well.
And Gaddy is already walking backwards. They
got to be some kind of hold, I believe.
Yeah, picked up about 3 yards on the play, but that penalty, if Gaddy is any indication, is going to be against the Myrtle Beach Seahawks. We are waiting on the call from the Liquid Money Porta-John officials. The flag laying about a yard from the line of scrimmage, and it is against Myrtle Beach. Official call has not come, and there it is, the hold call, so a 10-yard penalty.
Another big opportunity for the Chiefs to take advantage of here if we can get a couple big plays on defense here.
2nd down and 13. They have marked the ball back to the 40-yard line of the Myrtle Beach Seahawks. They've got to get up to the Chiefs' 47-yard line for the first down. Gaddy takes the snap, rolling right, and with the sack for the North Myrtle Beach Chiefs
Dustin
is
Clement.
Dustin Clement. Yes, he came out of nowhere like a cannon. That's a big sack with a big loss.
Well, and that's the thing. If your defensive ends are coming off the edge and then he sprints out, which Gaddy kind of sprinted out to the right side here, and all of a sudden found Clement escaping off of that tackle and was able to really put some pressure on him.
That's a North Myrtle Beach bingo hit of the game possibility there from Dustin Clement. 3rd down and long for Myrtle Beach. Gaddy takes the snap. Another delayed handoff on the draw to Cohen.
There we go.
Not much of a gain this time. Great defense by the Chiefs. Call it 3 yards on the gain.
That's Dalen Bennett on the tackle there, I believe.
4th down and 17, punting unit.
Exactly what we needed here. We need to get this ball back and pick things back up where we left off on offense.
Offensively for the Chiefs, you come down and put it in the end zone, and then you get a big stop. A lot of air on that punt, but short. The Chiefs are going to get good field position at their own 37-yard line. Well, not sure whether we've got one linesman at the 40. Yep, they're going to put it down at the 37. You had one linesman pointing the 37, one pointed at the 36, and now they're kind of arguing back and forth between each other. They're going to put it at 37. The guy that came in that was marking it at the 36 was 10 yards away from the play when it was made. The other guy was standing there, and
right
he's
there next to it. Yeah.
Oh, Horry County officials. 1st and 10, Chiefs. Will McNeely in pistol. Jumps in behind Jonathan Evans.
Yes,
and
sir.
A big gain. I
Yes,
tell you, I don't know how he got through the hole about the 40.
More brisket
That's going to be a brisket
for us.
barbecue.
Yes,
First
sir.
down, 12-yard gain for Will McNeely. He went over that right side. There was just a big scrum of players, and all of a sudden Will McNeely standing out on the other side. Big gain, brisket barbecue, first down for the Chiefs. Will McNeely comes out in pistol. Pagan, the wideout, on the right side. McNeely takes a snap off right side. I tell you, he gets hit 2, 3, 4 times, continues to battle forward. Not a big gain of 3 yards, but that's what Will McNeely does.
Consistent 3-yard gains is a measure of success in offensive teams. So if you're producing 3, 4 yards a carry, just keep on going with it. You know, a few of those make a first down, and you just do it again. Clock's running.
The Chiefs have moved into Myrtle Beach territory at the 48-yard line. Will McNeely takes the snap, fakes a handoff, finds a hole over right guard, keeps his hand, puts his hand down on the field to keep from going down, fights forward. He needed 7 yards. He gets 8. He's up to the 40-yard line, and that's a brisket barbecue first down. Definitely the leader in the clubhouse. The same 2 guys we talked about last week. When we start looking at post-game awards for the Bubba Collins Premier Performer, Will McNeely, and then Nico Miller, who has the 2 field goals. The Chiefs, 1st and 10 on the Myrtle Beach 40-yard line. Will McNeely takes the snap, off right side, finds a hole. The Chiefs, nice blocking, pushing the defense back. Going to get up to the 35-yard line. Gain of 5 for Will McNeely. For McNeely, now 19 carries on the night.
Well, honestly, Wayne, you know, we've said this in situations similar like this before. He's got the momentum going. I would look for Coach Jennerette to keep giving him the ball, letting him do stuff.
Actually, they're going to say gain of 4. They're going to say he went down at the 36-yard line. But, yeah, as you were saying, there's no reason to do anything different. Don't try to get fancy.
Just a little read option here. Give it mix in a little bit of handoff to Evans. And, I mean, things are running smooth.
Will McNeely again with Jonathan Evans takes a snap. This time going to go left side. Nice big hole opened up on that left side for the Chiefs.
Brisket barbecue first down.
That is a brisket barbecue first down. He needed 6 yards, got 7. North Myrtle Beach now inside the 30 at the 29-yard line. 1st and 10.
The gods of pulled meat are raining upon us right now.
1 minute, 15 seconds remaining here in the comedy zone. 1st and 10, North Myrtle Beach. Will McNeely takes the snap, fakes the handoff, tries up the middle. Myrtle Beach is there this time. They're going to stop him for a loss of a yard. Not very often that Will McNeely gets stopped for a loss. In fact, that was carry 21, and he has 2 plays where he has been stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
Looking back into the sideline to get a little direction here as we drop below 38 seconds here in the quarter.
2nd and 11, McNeely in pistol, high snap. He goes up and gets it and finds a hole on the right side. It's going to be a gain of about 8 yards. We'll see where they spot it. Call it 7 yards, 2nd down and 4. Third down and 4 coming up. think the Chiefs are going to let the quarter roll out, unless Myrtle Beach calls a timeout. 16-13, great third quarter for the North Myrtle Beach Chiefs, and they're driving as we go to the fourth. We'll be right back on the Chief Sports Network, presented by Charlie Stewart State Farm.
It's 4th and long for your business IT, and here comes Creative Consultants Group with the winning play. From cloud solutions to ironclad cybersecurity, we tackle your toughest technology challenges. No more downtime, no more data breaches, just smooth, secure operations. Call Creative Consultants Group at 843-234-9980 or visit ccgpro.com. Creative Consultants Group, your IT champions, keeping your business in the game.
For quality, pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, First Choice Auto Sales in Little River should be your first stop. Chief alumnus Tim Williams and his staff specialize in offering top-quality automobiles at a reasonable price.
Stop by and see us and let us help you find the perfect car, truck, or SUV. We're on Highway 9 East in Little River. You can find our inventory at firstchoiceautosc.com.
First Choice Auto, your chief connection to quality pre-owned automobiles.
Now back to fourth quarter action, sponsored by Boardwalk Billy's on Hot Talk 99.5 WRNN.
We head to the fourth quarter here in Myrtle Beach. The Chiefs come out with a third down and 4 play. Will McNeely.
Jonathan Evans to his right.
Will McNeely with 155 yards through 3 quarters.
And like I was saying to you during the break, Wayne, the Chiefs maintained control for the majority of that third quarter.
All but 3 plays.
Yeah, maybe 4 if you count the one penalty that they called back for Myrtle Beach. But yes, North Myrtle Beach controlled the ball for almost the entire third quarter there.
A little extra time needed. I think they're getting the sticks finished set, but now we're ready for play. Will McNeely calls for, takes the snap right up the middle. That's going to be a brisket barbecue first down and more. He's dragging 2, 3, 4 people with him.
And we're now in the 8-4-3 red zone there, Wayne, as we get another brisket barbecue first down.
Gain of 8 yards. They have now moved the ball down to the 14-yard line.
Chiefs not changing personnel at all here as they're leaving McNeely at quarterback with Pagan out at the wideout. Stevenson at tight end.
1st and 10, Will McNeely in pistol. Jumps in right behind Jonathan Evans on the right side, makes a man miss. 2 stiff arms, headed towards the end zone,
baby.
dives in.
Yes, sir.
Touchdown,
yes, sir.
Chiefs. What a run by Will McNeely.
That was absolutely amazing, tough run there, Wayne. 2 stiff arms, a spin-off, a run over a truck. I mean, woo, and dive just inside the pylon to get the touchdown. Man,
amazing.
Complete determination there by Will McNeely to get to the end zone.
And I have no idea where that play started, but we're gonna go find out. But because I got the game up, so I'll put up a replay because I can't remember exactly where we started that. 14-yard run by Will McNeely. And now the Nico Miller extra point is up and good. Chiefs have taken the lead 20-16. And we have 11 minutes, 31 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. We'll be right back on the Chief Sports Network, presented by Charlie Stewart State Farm.
Hey, this is Henry from Boardwalk Billy's Raw Bar Ribs and Sushi. We have been a locals favorite since 2013. Happy hour 7 days a week with live music daily. Kick back on our beautiful heated deck under the giant oak trees and watch amazing sunsets with the best food, service, and atmosphere in North Myrtle Beach. The kids love it. Go Chiefs!
Check out Boardwalk Billy's at boardwalkbillysnmb.com or just stop by at 13th Avenue North on Doc Holliday's Marina.
Now back to fourth quarter action, sponsored by Boardwalk Billy's on Hot Talk 99.5 WRNN.
North Myrtle Beach Chiefs continue what they had done in the third quarter, come out and score, and they've taken the lead 20-16. Nico Miller with the kickoff, taken on the far side, come all the way across, and he just ran a heck of a long way to gain about 5 yards.
Yep, wrestled out of bounds by Braden Pagan. Nico kind of gave a little squib kick there. It was picked up almost at the 30. I don't know the specific line, but they really didn't gain much yardage at all there on that.
So Myrtle Beach comes out running so far just 4 plays here in the second half. Those coming in the in the third quarter. First possession here of the fourth quarter. Tanner Gaddy with Michael Cohen, his running back, will be off his left hip. He's got a pair of wideouts to each side. Check the play, now the snap. Gaddy looking to his left, rolling, nobody there. Chiefs putting pressure. Makes a nice play. Did he catch that?
No, sir. No way he caught that.
No, incomplete pass.
Jimmy McCullough almost had an interception there because kind of froze Gaddy up.
Actually, it's Nairee Hanna.
Coverages. So Nairee Hanna is down on the sideline.
Nairee Hanna there too in coverage, and he's cramping up. The Myrtle Beach athletic training staff over to help.
This could be a big determining factor for the Chiefs' defense here, as Nairee plays a pretty pivotal role as a corner for the defense here, usually on the strong side.
Luckily, it appears to be again just a cramp as they stretch him out. The Myrtle Beach coaching staff taps him on the helmet, and Nairee is up and running back across the field, so he's going to have to sit out for at least one play.
Quick little swig of some Gatorade or some water over there and stretch out a little bit and then come back in. I think looks like Brycey Gore is now playing corner in place of Nairee. So we have Rio Stevenson and Brycey at the corners.
Tanner Gaddy, quarterback, takes the snap, looking for the screen pass. Caught.
Met by Jimmy McCullough.
Wrestles him out of bounds. Well, actually, they're going to say keep rolling the clock. They're going to spot the ball.
About a 4-yard gain on that.
Yeah, call it a 5-yard gain. They mark it up at the 40-yard line.
3rd and 5.
3rd and 5 coming up for the Myrtle Beach Seahawks. This is a big play for the Chiefs. You really want to keep Myrtle Beach behind the sticks. Don't make them don't allow them even 2 or 3 yards and get close. Keep them behind the sticks, put a lot of pressure here. Tanner Gaddy takes a snap, looking, nothing there. Chiefs with a lot of pressure, and there's a sack. They're going to say he got back to the line of scrimmage, so will not be a sack, but a great job by the Chiefs. Keith Allison and also Dustin Clement.
I'm calling that a sack, Wayne. It's a little bit behind the line.
They put it back in the same spot at the 40-yard line, so unfortunately it can't go down as a sack, but it doesn't matter because on comes a punting unit, and before that,
somebody's going to call a timeout here.
Got a timeout by the North Myrtle Beach Chiefs. Myrtle Beach ran the punting unit on quickly.
Yeah, I'm guessing we had a personnel issue there to kind of prompt that. There's no other reason we would have called timeout in that situation.
Well, we're going to take one as well. 10 minutes, 4 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Chiefs up 20-16, and Myrtle Beach will have the punting unit on the field when we come back on the Chiefs Sports Network, presented by Charlie Stewart State Farm.
When your business technology is in the red zone, you need a trusted team to take it across the goal line. Creative Consultants Group is your hometown MVP for IT and cybersecurity. From managed services to 24/7 security monitoring, we keep your systems running and your data safe so you can focus on winning. Don't wait for a fumble. Call Creative Consultants Group at 843-234-9980 or visit ccgpro.com. Creative Consultants Group, securing your business one touchdown at a time.
Now back to fourth quarter action, sponsored by Boardwalk Billy's on Hot Talk 99.5 WRNN.
Punt, fair catch.
The snap comes as we come back from break, and the fair catch called for by the North Myrtle Beach Chiefs. They're going to take over at their own 28-yard line, 1st and 10. And junior quarterback Will McNeely will come back out.
It was a little odd to see
176 yards rushing so far tonight for the junior.
See Braden Pagan back there to receive that punt. Not usual who we have back there, but
well, we're used to also seeing Jason Grace back there as well. And a big run by Will McNeely, a Brisket Barbecue first down. Took the snap, went over left guard.
12-yard gain.
The hole opened up, and Will McNeely continues an incredible second half. Got a text message asking what year junior quarterback Will McNeely is. It's a junior.
He would be a junior. 11th grade for those of you following along at home.
20-16, 9 minutes, 25 seconds on the clock. Will McNeely takes the snap this time. Hands off to Jonathan Evans. Jonathan Evans, I tell you, that's a case right there where the defense is thinking Will McNeely all the way, and Jonathan Evans gets 8.
Exactly. Why would you think we're going to give it to Jonathan Evans at this point? Oh, well, let's give it to him. Let's see what happens.
Throw you a curveball when you're looking for the fastball. Or actually, in this case, throw you a curveball when you're looking for the wrecking ball.
Right.
Second down and 2 coming up for North Myrtle Beach. Will McNeely in pistol. Takes the snap. Takes off running over the left side. Brisket Barbecue. First down and a few more.
Oh, yes.
Gain of 5. And that. Brisket Barbecue first down into Myrtle Beach territory at the 47-yard line.
And we're just approaching the 8.5-minute mark here in the game. Chiefs being very deliberate with their possession time. Looking to the sideline for a little insight, communication.
A lot of people watching online on the NMB Chiefs Facebook page.
Hand off to Jonathan.
Hand off to Jonathan Evans. Comes over on the right side.
Big
makes
run.
a player miss. Comes
9
back
yards.
to the middle.
9-yard run, Wayne. Jonathan Evans with 2 big runs here.
Yeah, he had 6 yards through his first 3 carries. Now in the carries 4 and 5, he's got 17. Has moved the ball down to the 38-yard line of the Myrtle Beach Seahawks. Second down and 2 coming up. Will McNeely, Jonathan Evans, coming a good 1-2 punch. Will McNeely takes the snap. And coming off of the edge, number 97.
Coming from the backside there, didn't get chipped or didn't get a block at all, and Jaden Brown just running McNeely down from behind. You got to get a piece of that backside blitz. You can't just give them free range to run them down untouched like that.
Loss of 1 yard there. Actually, loss of none. They say he got back to the line of scrimmage. Third down and 2. Will McNeely in pistol.
H-back.
Actually, yep, I'm sorry, H-back. And Will McNeely's already signaling the Brisket Barbecue first down because it is. That's a gain of 4 yards by Dustin Clement. And that is a huge Brisket Barbecue first down for the Chiefs. Clock continues to roll. 6 minutes, 45 seconds remaining here in the first half.
This is the fourth quarter, Wayne.
What did I say? Oh, yeah, first half. I'm sorry. I was trying to read a couple of comments here and see who's watching. Hello to Elijah Smith. Will McNeely takes a snap, fakes a handoff, makes one player miss, 2 players miss, spins.
Gets about 8 yards there, man.
I tell you, we talk about him all the time, the hard running and everything of Will McNeely, and then you see something like that. He's not only hard running, but he is able to keep his feet spinning, makes the big play. 8-yard gain. Ball on the 20, just short of the 25-yard line of Myrtle Beach. Pagan, the wide out to the left. I just like to say wide out because they're not going to do anything. Will McNeely takes the snap, jumps in behind Jonathan Evans on the left side. He is caught from behind. Same man. Who was that, 97? I didn't have his name written down.
Jaden Brown.
Yeah, Jaden Brown. He did that a couple of plays ago and jumped in. Comes in on the backside, again untouched, no gain. 3rd down and 2 coming up.
Yeah, we joked that the wideout isn't doing anything, but Braden has gotten some very key blocks in some of these big runs that we're getting.
In saying that, I do not mean that. Oh, yeah, no, I do not mean that. But in saying that, I just mentioned that they're out there because chances of us throwing to them are somewhere between nil and none right now.
I think pretty much any Chief fan that is watching this game would be flabbergasted and quite frankly mad to see us just start passing
if there's a throw coming from North Myrtle Beach when we're running like we're running right now and you hear something like crash,
I'm laughing because we're saying
it's me passing out on the floor. We've got
during the timeout, coach is drawing up a pass play right now. Okay, we got it right.
Okay,
where guys.
We'll turn up your speakers because here I go. 3rd down and 2 coming up for the North Myrtle Beach Chiefs. Ball sitting on the 25-yard line of the Seahawks. Same lineup that we've had the entire second half. Will McNeely with Jonathan Evans in the backfield. Will McNeely takes off running. Brisket Barbecue first down. 3-yard gain for Will McNeely.
And I don't believe there was a soul in Doug Shaw Stadium that thought that any other play was going to be run then than what the Chiefs elected to run on that play.
Ball's up to the 22-yard line after that 3-yard gain. Will McNeely.
We are at the 5-minute mark here.
I'll count up when I have time, but he's got to be getting up close to that 200-yard mark. 202 yards last week. McNeely in pistol with Jonathan Evans. He was going to hand off the ball to Jonathan Evans, pulled it at the last second. There should have been a flag thrown for a face mask. I'm sitting here looking through binoculars. Will McNeely's head was almost drawn down into the ground. The coaching staff was going nuts. You could see it. No flag, though, and loss of a yard.
2nd and 11 now. And the Chiefs might be in a position where they have to think about things a little bit more, but
don't think too hard.
Yeah, I agree. 4 minutes here in the game, or 4:05.
Will McNeely in pistol, takes the snap, runs over left side. There's a man there, cuts it back up the middle. He's going to get ahead for a gain of a yard back to the original line of scrimmage. 3rd and 10 coming up. And that was run number 32 on the game for Will McNeely.
Okay, so the Seahawks are now taking a timeout with 3:55 remaining. Chiefs are going to come back after the timeout with the ball on, the 22-yard line?
Yep, Chiefs up 20-16, up 4. We're going to take a quick break here with just under 4 minutes, 3:55 on the clock. We'll be right back on the Chiefs Sports Network, presented by Charlie Stewart State Farm.
Get in the game with HTC Internet, the area's most reliable local provider. HTC offers a wide variety of fiber optic powered internet plans to meet your need for speed. In addition, HTC provides whole home coverage with HTC Smart Wi-Fi to keep your streaming devices performing at optimum levels. And best of all, HTC comes with no hidden equipment charges, which means your internet experience will exceed your expectations. To learn more, visit htcinc.net or call 843-365-2154. HTC, we're here to connect you to the world.
Now back to fourth quarter action, sponsored by Boardwalk Billy's on Hot Talk 99.5 WRNN.
3rd and 10. Will McNeely in pistol, takes the snap, hands off to Jonathan Evans off the left side. He's going to get about half of what we needed. It's going to be 4th down. Clock stopped as he was run out of bounds.
Yeah, it's unfortunate the clock stopped there, Wayne, but It's definitely worth thinking about that a field goal would put us up 7.
Right now the offense is staying out. Chiefs rushing up to the line of scrimmage. Let's see if they snap it or if they're just going to try and draw Myrtle Beach off. Will McNeely with the hard count. Looks over. I think we're going to have a timeout.
Yeah, we might as well call it now. The clock's not running. There's no sense in waiting.
See, that's what I was talking about the play clock where you said it wasn't run. Well, the regular clock's not running, but as I looked up, that play clock was sitting at 4, and then all of a sudden it was down to 1. It's been doing that the entire game, but Chiefs call a timeout, 4th down, and 5 coming up. Ball is sitting on about the 17-yard line.
Coach now a little bit upset up here, the defensive coordinator, that the clock had stopped, and it was not supposed to have.
I thought he ran out of bounds.
I thought he went out of bounds as well.
So on comes the field goal unit. Nico Miller, ball spotted at the 24-yard line, 34-yard attempt coming for the Chiefs. Good snap, hold, kick is right down the middle.
Yes, sir.
Field goal, good. Chiefs up 23-16, 7-point lead with 3 minutes, 46 seconds to go here in the 4th quarter. Take a quick break. We'll be right back on the Chief Sports Network, presented by Charlie Stewart State Farm.
Hey, this is Henry from Boardwalk Billy's Raw Bar Ribs and Sushi. We have been a locals favorite since 2013. Happy hour 7 days a week with live music daily. Kick back on our beautiful heated deck under the giant oak trees and watch amazing sunsets with the best food, service, and atmosphere in North Myrtle Beach. The kids love it. Go Chiefs!
Check out Boardwalk Billy's at boardwalkbillysnmb.com or just stop by at 13th Avenue North on Dock Holidays Marina.
Now back to 4th quarter action, sponsored by Boardwalk Billy's on Hot Talk 99.5 WRNN.
Chiefs go up by a touchdown. Nico Miller remains perfect on the season with his 3rd field goal of the game. That makes him 7 of 7 for the year. Squib kick, and this squib kick's going to go out of bounds at the 5-yard line. Now, I'm going to be shocked if head coach Mickey Wilson doesn't look like he's going to make him kick it over. Looks like they're going to be happy.
They're getting yards there.
Yeah, you get the ball out at, the 35?
And the clock doesn't run. I think that's a pretty good decision there by Mickey Wilson. But, yeah, Chiefs defense faced with 3 minutes and 44 seconds to control their destiny right here. It's pretty much up to them.
Tanner Gaddy brings his crew out, quarterback for the Myrtle Beach Seahawks, starting on their own 35-yard line. With Cohen as running back. Gaddy takes a snap, drops straight back, looks to the left.
Nice hit.
Hits J.J. Brown. Quickly coming in on the hit for the Chiefs is Jason Bellamy.
Yep.
Jason Bellamy with a shot there on J.J. Brown. Another one to look at maybe for the North Myrtle Beach bingo hit of the game.
Keeps him in bounds, keeps the clock moving. He does pick up 8 yards on the pass, 9 yards.
9, 2nd down and 1 coming up.
Flushed out.
Snap comes, flushed out as Gaddy goes around to the right. He's going to get the first down, goes out of bounds. We'll see where they mark it. It's close to midfield. I'm going to say that he went out just on the Myrtle Beach side of the 50 at the 49-yard line. 1st and 10, Myrtle Beach.
3 minutes and 7 seconds remaining in the quarter here, 4th quarter in the game.
Myrtle Beach rushes back into offensive set. Clock rolls. Actually, clock was stopped since he ran out of bounds. Yes. Gaddy rushed out again, rolling to the left, looking downfield, makes a throw into coverage, and that pass is incomplete.
Yes.
Great job by the North Myrtle Beach Chiefs. Dustin Clement leading the way along.
Asa Parker and Jimmy McCullough, as well as Keith Allison, all in pursuit of Gaddy there.
Yeah, and Gaddy running for his life, started rolling out to the right, and then came all the way over almost to the sidelines.
Looks like we're going to have a timeout here.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. Both teams are kind of looking.
I see coaches on the field talking to players. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm looking to see. There's nobody down.
There's an injury over here. I'm sorry.
It's right. Yep, we couldn't see it because of the sidelines here. There is an injury of a Myrtle Beach Seahawk right here just inside the playing surface. We have a final on the R.W. Woods Grill area scoreboard. Loris 54, Ainer nothing. Sacristy, St. James in the fourth quarter. St. James has closed that to a 1-point game now at 14-13. Carolina Forest 49-0 over Conway. Still got an injury timeout. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back. 2 minutes, 59 seconds remaining here in the fourth quarter. 23-16 Chiefs leading Myrtle Beach here on the Chiefs Sports Network, presented by Charlie Stewart State Farm.
When your business technology is in the red zone, you need a trusted team to take it across the goal line. Creative Consultants Group is your hometown MVP for IT and cybersecurity. From managed services to 24/7 security monitoring, we keep your systems running and your data safe so you can focus on winning. Don't wait for a fumble. Call Creative Consultants Group at 843-234-9980 or visit ccgpro.com. Creative Consultants Group, securing your business one touchdown at a time.
Now back to fourth quarter action, sponsored by Boardwalk Billy's on Hot Talk 99.5 WRNN.
The injured player gets up, walks off the field on his own. 2nd and 10 coming up for the Seahawks on their own 49-yard line, trailing by 7. Just under 3 minutes on the clock. Snap comes, delayed handoff, and the Chiefs are all over it.
All over it.
Delayed handoff coming to Michael Cohen, and about the time he got it,
Jimmy McCullough and I believe it was Keith Allison in there all over it, along with Asa Parker and a couple other guys.
Just about the whole offensive line, yes. The front 7.
They were sitting on that draw play happening, it seemed like, and just swarmed it.
3rd down, big loss. 7 yards, 3rd down and 17 coming up. Gaddy takes the snap, rolling to the left, rolling, looking short, hits a man. He hit him short. That's going to be
short
4th down,
yes.
But it's going to be 4th and short. They needed, well, let's see where they end up placing it. What is that? What is this referee doing?
No,
he was back here at the 43-yard line.
Come on.
The near side referee was at the 43-yard line where he was tackled. He looked across, saw he needed to get to the 41.
He gave him an extra yard and a half. That is awful.
Folks, I'm telling you, you can go back and watch the replay on that. Somebody at the South Carolina High School League should watch that. He just gave them about 2 yards. What a terrible, terrible job by the official, the lines judge on this side of the field.
Oh, my goodness.
Everything was stopped about the 43-yard line.
They're adding insult to injury by measuring this. That is the biggest. Of course. Of course it's a first down because he moves it up. That was terrible. That was absolutely terrible.
A yard
I don't
or
say that too often, but that was absolutely terrible.
A 15-yard pickup by the Myrtle Beach Seahawks. 2-yard pickup by the official. First down.
2 minutes and 5 seconds remaining. They should wind the clock here because
why is the clock not running? It was inbounds.
They got the chain set. Now we should wind the clock.
And they never did. Snap comes, ball passed across the middle, man wide open at the 15-yard line. Myrtle Beach is going to have 1st and 10 at the 15, a minute 56 seconds on the clock. If you're from Myrtle Beach watching that and you don't like what we're saying, you can turn us off. Myrtle Beach has radio. And in that case, we weren't homers. We just want a right call. 1st and 10 at the 15. Ball snap. Comes back the other way. Cohen at the 10. Forced out of bounds by the Chiefs.
McCullough on the play there. Runs him out of bounds.
Good job. Gain of only about.
Gets about a yard maybe.
Yeah, call it a gain of a yard. 2nd down and 9. Myrtle Beach can get a 1st down just inside the 4-yard line. Myrtle Beach now taking a little more time, not quite as rushed. Ball stop or clock stop. Minute 29 seconds. Gaddy with Cohen on his right hip. Snap comes. Gaddy looking to the right, looking. Pressure. Nobody there.
Flushed him out.
Now flushed him out to the left. Running pass into the end zone. Touchdown. Myrtle Beach. (23-22) now.
You have to ask, are they going to go for 1 or 2 here?
Well, they've got
the kick.
Looks like they've got the kicking unit on for the extra point. A minute 31 on the clock. The all-important extra point kick coming up for the Myrtle Beach Seahawks. Kicks up and right down the middle. We're all tied with a minute 31 seconds to go. Folks, I'm sorry. I know we probably got a little bit of carried away on that call, but
I know
that
I did.
honestly, that is, we've seen some bad officiating in this county. That was the worst call of the year. And not only was it the worst call, it was flat out cheating because he marked the ball. He had the ball at the 43. And then he walked to the 41 after looking across the field and seeing where the first down marker was.
It was his spot because the ball went right in front of him. It went down. It was his spot, and he moved the ball up.
The official on the far side was even standing at the 43-yard line.
Right.
Well, none of that matters here with 1:31 to go, 23-23. I've got no problem. I'll cut that film and send it to the South Carolina High School League myself. Mistakes are one thing. Kickoff comes, going to be taken at the 9-yard line by Pagan. Pagan comes back up the middle. It's going to go down at the 25-yard line. 1st and 10 Chiefs.
Chiefs only with a minute 24.
Minute 24 to go.
Operate.
Got the strong leg, though, of Nico Miller. Spot the ball at the 26-yard line. 1st down and 10. This is where, even though you want, obviously, the quick hitting, we're not a quick hitting offensive team, but you've got to still stay within what you do. Will McNeely comes out.
Like we are.
Will McNeely takes the snap, handoff to Jonathan Evans. Going to be a loss of maybe a yard as he is hit. Actually hit right at the line of scrimmage. Myrtle Beach ready for that one. 2nd down and 10 coming up.
North Myrtle Beach appears.
Saying North Myrtle Beach not in any hurry.
Moving to overtime if this has to be. We're going to take our shots at it. If we don't get it, we're okay.
Will McNeely in pistol. Snap comes, run up the middle, breaks one tackle.
Got a flag down.
Initial gain of about 3 yards, but As Jude said, flag on the field. We will wait and see what the call is by the Liquid Money Porta-John officials. Holding call, that's going to back it up 10 yards, says Mickey Wilson. So keep it second down. Second down and about 16.
Second down and 17 for the Chiefs.
42.6 seconds on the scoreboard.
Clock is running.
Clock rolls. Will McNeely calls for the snap. Takes off running over left side. Finds a hole. Comes back up the middle. It's going to be taken down by about 3 Myrtle Beach Seahawks. It's going to gain 7 yards back to the original line of scrimmage. Third down and 10.
That'll probably be the end of regulation, I believe.
Yep, the Chiefs are going to let this one roll down. We're going to overtime, folks, here in Myrtle Beach, the Battle of the Beaches.
Be one of those rare times where we get another Monkeys of Myrtle Beach coin toss.
And that's the end of regulation. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back. 23-23 going to free football here on the Chiefs Sports Network, presented by Charlie Stewart State Farm.
Do you want TV on your own terms? Then join the HTC TV Max team. HTC streaming service. HTC TV Max takes television to the next level with more than 125 channels. HTC TV Max also includes video on demand, look back and start over TV, DVR, and an easy user guide. Best of all, you can access it from just about any device at home with a convenient app. No more cable box. To learn more, visit htcinc.net or call 843-365-2154. HTC. We're here to connect you to your world.
For quality, pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, First Choice Auto Sales in Little River should be your first stop. Chief alumnus Tim Williams and his staff specialize in offering top quality automobiles at a reasonable price.
Stop by and see us and let us help you find the perfect car, truck, or SUV. We're on Highway 9 East in Little River. You can find our inventory at firstchoiceautosc.com.
First Choice Auto, your chief connection to quality pre-owned automobiles.
Now back to fourth quarter action, sponsored by Boardwalk Billy's on Hot Talk 99.5 WRNN.
And we're back. Free football overtime here in the Battle of the Beaches, Myrtle Beach, North Myrtle Beach. And the two teams coming out for the second Monkeys of Myrtle Beach coin toss. Monkeys of Myrtle Beach located at 4822 Highway 17 South. That's 4822A in Barefoot Landing. Upscale women's boutique featuring the ultimate in shoes, clothing, and accessories.
Gaddy and Cavallini meeting at the middle of the field to participate in the mandatory coin toss here.
If you're watching online, Max Smith got a good close-up view of the Monkeys of Myrtle Beach coin toss. Of course, Max Smith, again, congratulations. We awarded with the it's the Vanna Scholarship. The Vanna is a it's thing that we do during the final, or the 64, the field of 64 during basketball, the college basketball tournament, and have a scholarship. And our own Max Smith won the scholarship, and it looks like Myrtle Beach has won the Monkeys of Myrtle Beach coin toss. Of course, would think they're going to defer this and let North Myrtle Beach. They will be going towards the scoreboard end of the field, which is to our left here in the press box. 12.8 seconds to go. This may be a final by now. Socastee 22, St. James 21. Again, as always, like to thank Eric Weiss, the final boss of quality control, and he's had had a bit of a job keeping
That
me
is a
on my
final.
toes tonight. That
He
is a
just said- he
final,
just said it is a
22-21. Thank you very much to Eric Weiss. But look, Eric, I changed it to overtime without you telling me, so my font might be too big. But if you're watching online, I don't have time to change the size of the font from the quarter number to overtime. Just know that we're in overtime. So North Myrtle Beach will take over at the 10-yard line. Overtime number 1. North Myrtle Beach Chiefs offense led by Will McNeely. 33 carries tonight, 211 yards, 2 touchdowns.
From the 10-yard line.
Will McNeely in pistol, takes the snap, off right side he goes. He's going to get at least halfway there. Up to the 5-yard line. Thank you, Mr. Weiss, for the comedic text. Will with WRNN, thank you for that text, and we'll just rejoin with whatever you have. And then we'll correct it when it comes back. Second down from the 5-yard line. Will McNeely takes the snap, hands off to Jonathan Evans. He's got nowhere to go as soon as he handed it off. Justin Green, linebacker for Myrtle Beach, grabbed him. It's going to be a loss of a yard back to the 6-yard line. Third down. And goal from the 6.
Big play here for the Chiefs. Going to have to get it a little bit closer than this if we're going to get a touchdown here.
Will McNeely in pistol. Takes the snap, fakes a handoff, comes to the left, powers over.
Get about
and
2
is
yards.
Stopped. They're going to say he got 1 yard back to the 5. Fourth down. Chiefs, decision time here, whether you go for the field goal or go for the touchdown. I think the way Myrtle Beach's offense is, even though I hate to say it, I think you got to try and stick it in the end zone.
Yeah.
And that's what the Chiefs are going to try to do. Will McNeely takes the snap. The jump pass and no good.
Oh, man.
Will McNeely
It was there, too.
And he had, is that Dustin Clement? Yes, it is. He had Dustin Clement. Took off running, jumped up in the air. Perfect play call by Coach Jody Jenrette and the North Myrtle Beach Chiefs. And just kind of short-armed it. Clement dove forward, and the ball trapped the ball against the ground. Tell you, that's heartbreaking, but that was a great play call by the Chiefs.
Yeah, it was there. Man. This defense is going to have to barrel down now. There's definitely a way to do this. You got to look for a turnover, anything you can. Keep this team from scoring here.
Got a text from Brandon Dunn with WPDE, and he said that on that Socastee had scored, they went for 2 to win it and did not get the 2-point conversion. Here on 1st and goal, they hand off to Cohen, and the Chiefs are going to tackle him in the backfield.
Brycey Gore coming in on a blitz, able to run him down from behind.
3-yard loss for Cohen. Of course, this is one of those, the bad thing about not getting the points is if your defense gets a stop in 3 plays, it's a short field goal for the win.
It is.
But I can't say that I hate the gamble.
Right.
And it was a great play call. It was there.
No, it wasn't bad.
Snap comes, handoff again to Cohen. Cohen bounces to the left, running towards the end zone. And I believe he's in. Touchdown. And that's going to be a final 29-23 Myrtle Beach. with the comeback victory here in overtime. Came back to tie it up right at the end of the fourth quarter and then gets the win, 29-23. We will be back with the postgame show here on the Chief Sports Network, presented by Charlie Stewart State Farm.
Car City is your place for a pre-owned car that you can trust. We put all our cars through a 150-point inspection to give you real peace of mind. For as low as $99 down, you have your choice of hundreds of great vehicles from our 3 locations. In addition to our great pre-owned cars, we have an excellent service department and very own rental company. Give us a call at 800-380-4567 or visit us online at carcitycentral.com to view our locations and our current inventory.
Positive and stress-free. Your real estate experience often is tied to the agent that you enlist. With more than 50 experienced real estate agents, many being lifelong beach residents, we know the market and have the networks for successful results. Century 21 Thomas has been positively touching the lives of this community for over 60 years. Your satisfaction is always our goal. Call today at 888-249-2100.
Atlantic Collision is your hometown full-service body shop. With over 30 years experience in the industry, Atlantic Collision can handle everything from small dent repairs to major collision repairs, including dealing with your insurance company. Need a new paint job on your vehicle? They can handle that as well. Fast turnaround times and competitive pricing have made Atlantic Collision the area's most trusted auto repair technicians. Find them at 460 Sand Ridge Road in Little River or call 843-390-4293 for Atlantic Collision.
It's tough out there trying to stretch every paycheck a little further than the last one. It means cutting costs, and one of the best places to start is the Office of State Farm Agent Charlie Stewart, because he'll do a free discount double check to make sure you're getting the car insurance discounts you deserve, up to 40%. So give State Farm Agent Charlie Stewart a call today, because being there to help keep more of your money in your pocket is why he's here.
And like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Now back to the Car City postgame show on Hot Talk 99.5 WRNN.
You know, Jude, they say that when you're doing radio, even if you're doing it for a team, you know, you just call the game. And I'm sorry, losses like that, man, that hurts. That hurts. 29-23, Myrtle Beach wins.
It's an emotional game, an emotional opponent. Great, exciting game. Obviously, if you're a fan, I'm sure you enjoyed watching it, even though whether your team won or lost, it was a good game. Chiefs made a great run to get themselves back into it, take the lead, and excellent job taking it down the stretch. You wish they could have maybe got one more first down, and ran that clock out, but
one more first down. You're right, probably
had the ball the majority of the fourth quarter. North Myrtle Beach, pretty much the whole second half, did not have the ball.
Yeah,
it's
going to be interesting when I go back and do stats to count the number of plays that they had in the second half. We know there were 4 in the third quarter.
We kicked a field goal with 3 minutes and 40 seconds, something like that, to take a 7-point lead after we were trailing 3 at the beginning of the half. Great job by the offense to control the clock, and so much of that going into that. Field goal puts us up 7, 3 minutes and 40 seconds to do it. Controversial stuff. We've said our piece. Obviously, I'm not gonna harp on it anymore.
No reason to beat up bad officiating.
Had several viewers that have already texted me saying they saw the same thing we said, and I'll just leave it at that.
Bad officials are. I'm going to go with the Clara Cloninger. Clara Cloninger's quote: "If you suck, you suck."
Yeah,
and if you know the linesman that was on this side, you can tell him I said that because he. I'm not going to say he stole the game, but he definitely cost.
It was definitely a game-changing call that was made, and I'm not even
Yeah, never mind.
I don't want to go in there. I mean, there's a side of me that almost wants to say it wasn't even a call or a decision. It was something more than that, but I'll leave it at that.
There was
obviously his mind changed.
It was a conscious effort to cheat us and give them a first down.
His mind definitely changed because he was in one spot and then he changed his mind to another location.
Yeah, well, like I said, there may have been a bottle in that liquid money porta-john because when he went to walk that straight line, if that had been pulled over on the side of the road, he just went to jail because he walked from the 43 to the 41. Enough with that, though. We're going to go ahead and look at some Livingston's cleaning and restoration flash stats. Will, don't kick us off the air. We hadn't said anything too bad. No passing in the second half for the Chiefs because it was the running game of Will McNeely. He had 8 carries in the first half. He finished with 35. That man, he deserves whatever he wants. Big Happy Meal, whatever you want to get him on the way home. But 217 yards, 2 touchdowns for Will McNeely. We're not going to give him the Player of the Game award yet because we're doing that in the next stop set, but that should tell you all you need to know in the stats. Nice job by Jonathan Evans. Comes out. Great blocking back when you look, obviously the size of him and Will McNeely, you would think it would be reversed, but Jonathan Evans did a great job as a running back, took his opportunities when they were there, but did a great job opening holes for Will McNeely, along with the offensive line tonight. Hats off to Myrtle Beach, though. I mean, I know we can talk about the bad call, but
no,
they came down, marched down the field, did what they needed to do to score, and then obviously that last play put in on the legs of Michael Cohen. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back with post-game awards. And, again, your final heartbreaking overtime loss, 29-23. Myrtle Beach wins on the final regular season game here of the 2025 season. So we'll come right back, give you some post-game awards, and talk about playoffs 1 week from tonight for the North Myrtle Beach Chiefs. You're listening to North Myrtle Beach Football on the Chief Sports Network, presented by Charlie Stewart State Farm.
It's time to hang up your expensive wireless company and turn to a local name you trust. HTC Wireless offers unlimited talk and text and is powered by the reliable AT&T network. Now you can call, text, and share photos and videos with anyone on the mobile network in the USA. Log on to htcinc.net to view unlimited plan pricing for your entire family. HTC, this is life. Connect with it.
North Myrtle Beach Chiefs football is always brought to you by Bubba Collins Insurance of North Myrtle Beach.
I am proud to have been part of this broadcast since day one. I'm also honored to have served the last 4 years on North Myrtle Beach City Council and ask for your vote again this November. Go Chiefs.
Bubba Collins Insurance, insuring people, not things. For more than 40 years, a proud member of the Blue Cross Blue Shield Association of South Carolina.
Atlantic Collision is your hometown full-service body shop. With over 30 years experience in the industry, Atlantic Collision can handle everything from small dent repairs to major collision repairs, including dealing with your insurance company. Need a new paint job of your vehicle? They can handle that as well. Fast. Call 843-390-4293 for Atlantic Collision.
At Revolution Mortgage, we're here changing the game when it comes to your lending experience. Hey, I'm Brad Elliott, and our focus is communication, commitment, and integrity, making sure you're informed every step of the way. Whether it's your first home or your next investment purchase, we're here to guide you from application to funding with a team approach that puts you first. Whether you're looking to purchase in North or South Carolina, I'm Brad Elliott. Let's make moves. Call me today at 336-358-7275. Brad Elliott.
Now back to the Car City postgame show on Hot Talk 99.5 WRNN.
And we're back for the last time in the regular season, but we've got playoff action coming up. Like to thank everyone for the comments and text messages, and Elijah Smith also from Eric Weiss. I think that y'all are exactly right. Jude, that was we laid it on the line. That was the best game we've played all year.
I really felt like as a team, our kids really played really well. I mean, it's kind of a bold statement to say right off the top of my head. I definitely know it was one of the top performances. I definitely probably want the top. I don't want to discount any other ones that we've had, but we've had a couple of good performances. But yeah, I mean,
I think when you come out, we trailed
definitely
by
the second half there.
Trailed by 10
like,
at halftime, 16-6. Really couldn't get the offense going. Like we said, you go back and look at Will McNeely. 8 carries for 60 yards in the first half.
But you know what,
and
Wayne?
ends up with 217.
Say we didn't play well in the first half, but we still squeezed in enough to be within an arm's reach at the end of the half. Came out the second half. That second half was a work of art all the way up until the very end.
From our players, the coaching staff, whatever changes they made at halftime, what they said, bottle that up, take that into the playoffs with us because just an all-around nice effort. The Chiefs deserve to win tonight. Taking a look at the post-game awards, we're going to go with the North Myrtle Beach Bingo hit of the game. We called a couple of them, but I think the first one that we called, the sack by Dustin Clement, was our North Myrtle Beach Bingo hit of the game. And now all the lights have gone off in the press box. We have had no lights in our press box all night long.
It's so spooky in here.
Yes. They scare me. Crab catchers catch of the game. We only had 2. We only had 1 that gained yards, so congratulations to Will McNeely by default. A 4-yard reception for the crab catchers catch of the game. Thank you to crab catchers. It's been a rough season for the crab catchers catch of the game, but we have found one every game. So go visit them down on the waterfront. Incredible food, incredible views at Crab Catchers.
Absolutely. You can pull the boat right up, park it on the back dock. And
you're pulling boats up.
Oh, yeah. That's the way to do it, man.
I have to get me a rowboat. I don't have a boat.
I mean, you don't have to get a big boat. You can take a little John boat out there and tie it up and hop up on the back.
You used to have a jet ski. Those were fun.
Yeah.
Took a jet ski and tied that up a couple of restaurants. And then the Premier Performer Award presented by Bubba Collins Insurance. I don't know how many times he's won it this year. We could have given it to him a few other times because he's had the statistics.
Yeah.
Last week, Will McNeely.
Sometimes have to make a conscious effort not to.
Right. And last week, Nico Miller, he deserved that. And Nico Miller had a heck of a game tonight.
Yeah,
3 field goals, remaining perfect on the season for the young sophomore. But last week, Will McNeely ran for 202 yards and 2 touchdowns. He was that close. So this time he runs for 217 yards. And those extra 15 yards
made the difference.
Get him the Bubba Collins Premier Performer.
Absolutely.
So congratulations to Will McNeely. Now, for playoffs, we're not going to know this 100%. So please do not take this to the bank. Don't be telling your friends. Wayne White said, because Wayne White is also saying that what is getting ready to come out of my mouth may not be true. But I've talked to several people, Ian Guerin with Prep Red Zone South Carolina being one of them, a couple of our coaches. Evidently, the AD over at Conway is like a playoff guru. That's who several people have pointed to. He kind of breaks down the playoffs, but everybody has us going to Westwood. Westwood finished their season with a loss tonight to a very, very, very good Sumter team. Sumter's 9-1, but they defeated Westwood tonight 52-27, but Westwood at 6-4 entering the playoffs. Again, we will see if that's where we're headed, but we'll find out tomorrow as all of these games finish up. They finish the RPI, finish standings in the regions, and we'll see how all that washes out. So be paying attention to the NMB Chiefs Facebook page. We will post as soon as we know where we are playing. Kickoff, whether it's 7 or 7:30, we will be on air with the James Plumbing Countdown to Kickoff 1 hour before that, wherever we are. We always add the caveat with a little asterisk. We pray that we will be live online on NMB Chiefs Facebook page as well as the Chiefs Sports Network's YouTube channel. Playoffs are always iffy on whether they are going to let us show the video. But if they do let us show the video, we will be here. No matter whether we are able to show it live or not, we will be on WRNN 99.5 FM. Will McManus will be our board op, keeping everything's running. Folks, I know I've said it a lot this year, but Will's a guy you never hear anybody or never hear him, but if it weren't for him, we would not be on the air, and then he feeds the commercials back down the line to us, so we were able to play those online as well. Eric Weiss, thank you for everything that you have done for 19 years in charge of quality control of this mess that is the Chiefs Sports Network. Jude, Max Smith, where is he? There he is. Congratulations to you again, Max, for the scholarship that was presented by Ian Guerin and the we call it the Vanna, which was kind of funny that Ian wanted to do that today, and we had Vanna White as our halftime guest. So, but congratulations to Max for winning that scholarship. Well, folks, until next week, now I'm going to tell you, I don't know when at this point that we are going to be able to do a Tomahawk Talk this coming week. Again, be paying attention to the NMB Chiefs Facebook page. Tomahawk Talk is our weekly podcast about North Myrtle Beach athletics. It will not be Monday because the Lady Chiefs volleyball team is playing. Nobody would be watching us anyway because everybody that can hear us is going to be at the reservation, North Myrtle Beach High School, 6:30. The Lady Chiefs take on Conway for the lower state championship and a chance to make their 4th appearance consecutively in the state championship match. But anyway, pay attention to NMB Chiefs Facebook page. We'll let you know. We are going to do a Tomahawk Talk. We'll just see when that is. We will be back next Friday night with the Chiefs Sports Network, presented by Charlie Stewart State Farm. North Myrtle Beach versus somebody, somewhere in the first round of the 5A Division II playoffs. Thanks, everyone. Have a great weekend, and we'll talk to you next Friday at least here on the Chiefs Sports Network.
Thank you for listening to the Charlie Stewart State Farm Chiefs Sports Network. Be sure to visit and thank our major sponsors: Charlie Stewart State Farm, the Trey White team of RE/MAX Southern Shores, Revolution Mortgage, Elliott Realty, HTC, Beach Benefits Insurance Agency, First Choice Auto Sales, James Plumbing, Martin Heat and Air, Livingston's Cleaning and Restoration, Creative Consultants, Dues, State Senator Greg Hembry, the North Myrtle Beach Aquatic and Fitness Center, Century 21 Thomas, HD Audio and Video, First Flight Stairs and Specialty Millwork, the Scott Ellis and Ty Bellamy team of RE/MAX Southern Shores, North Myrtle Beach Bingo, Boardwalk Billies, Atlantic Collision, and Bubba Collins Insurance.
A warrant.